1, live.
And I don't want to get married ever to anyone. You understand that? You don't do. And you're...
You know, for us, we're looking pretty good. We beat our last couple weeks of times that we go live because we have so much good content to get to here tonight. Shop full of highly rich, greasy content that is sure to make you a husky person.
Oh, boy.
A lot of content, a lot going on in the world, a lot of entertainment. It's 8 o'clock on Monday. It's time for one thing and one thing only. It's time for Polyester What? Lord!
Jesus.
Oh, yeah!
Guess we're not going to stop screaming.
No, we must get the energy up. We must get you alive. You're all sleepy after your day of work. Oh, I work so hard. Oh, I work so hard at my job. I want to go to bed. No! You must wake up. You must be energized for a night of content, for a night of music, for hanging out with your poly friends, your poly heads, your husky boys here on this side. It's a night of finding yourself and finding out what this weird life is. Kind of post-pandemic, we don't know, here in the state of Utah. He is always weird because I never know if he's going to wear a hat or no hat, but he says no to the hat and he says yes to a hot cup of tea. He is our good friend, the Podfather, Clayton Scrivener. Are you with me?
I'm right here, Ryan. How are you?
You are calm. You're drinking Earl Grey. You're having a self-reflecting night of being one with yourself.
I'm just drinking tea.
That chamomile, Earl Grey.
You can't talk yet. You haven't been introduced yet. You can't talk.
It's some English PG. I don't know.
It's a PG. It's not an R or an NC-17.
I'm probably getting the acronym wrong. I'm not very refined with my T's.
I don't know shit about tea. All I know about is the fine people of Polyester Blend when they make a nice gin Ricky and put it right here. Speaking of the tea,
that's what I like. I told you I wasn't drinking tonight, and you stick a big gin Ricky in my face. Appreciate you, Ryan.
That's what we do.
Supporting me.
Listen, we support all those friends out there. We support those who need a night off, who need a life off. Whatever you want to do, you can be here. You're accepted here at Polyester Blend. Tea, gin Ricky, dirt, whatever you want. Okay, we let your freak flag go wild. You want to eat some dirt live on Polyester Blend? That's great content. Let us know. We'd like to film that. Speaking of the tea capital of California, except they add a P to it where he's from, the TP capital, and mostly just his house, all the way from San Diego, our Ed McMahon. Ryan Bradford, are you with us?
Hello. I am drinking also tea.
What kind of tea? So that's
they call it the gentleman's tea.
Yeah.
In San Diego.
Oh,
I drink it while using PP.
So Ryan,
that's a stretch.
Ryan, are you? So how's life going over there, bud? You are in the IPA capital of California. Yet I see my dog just sipping on a Miller High Life. Is everything okay over there?
It's a fine pilsner. Yeah, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
People, the hoppiness of the IPA is overrated. Coming from San Diego,
right?
It's all about the hazies.
Yeah,
hazy.
Oh, a little haze, purple haze. When it comes to Jimi Hendrix,
it's like a juice. It's like a breakfast beer.
I'm all for. I want to try more hazes. Haven't got into it. We know that Chatmaster Jeremy will tell us all about his favorite beers all the time. Whenever we give him an opportunity, we'll hear that later on. But let me just go to a little bit of breaking news here on Polyester Blend. Breaking news.
Oof. Double breaky.
I don't like hops. I'm not a big hoppy guy. I don't like my IPAs. Okay, people? I'm going to put it on the record right now. Not a big fan. I'm over it. Don't need the IPA. I have done enough damage of alcohol, of coffee, of horrible foods for my system over the years that it has left it weak, very thin. My esophagus, my entire stomach lining is very thin. It's like the first layer of an onion. Okay, so when I put some hoppiness down there, I better have a gallon of Tums or some sort of antacid right with me, or I'm going to be suffering.
Is this the breaking news? You don't drink IPAs?
Oh, buddy.
Yes, that's the breaking news.
Oh, wow. Buddy, I had some heartburn. I had some bad heartburn last weekend.
Right.
And I remembered your Alka-Seltzer Cure-All.
Yes.
And it worked. It was great.
Telling you.
So this has become the Alka-Seltzer's chat.
Yes.
The Alka-Seltzer blend.
Why are we getting sponsored?
New sponsor.
Come on, we need to get sponsored by Alka. Can someone hook us up? Who knows a representative for Alcatraz? Also, Alka-Seltzer Alcatraz. We lock up your acid. We lock up acid. And keep it away from you.
Have you met my aunt? Aunt Acid?
Clay, it's going to be a rough show for you, bud. It's going to be a rough show for you if you're just sipping on tea, my friend. But we respect and we honor that, and we love you. We love all of you. Thanks for being here. Speaking of loving everyone, let's see what's going on in the chat.
You're just going to come back to me. You're just going to come back to me. The seat's just going to be, but not for the reasons in the past it may have been.
The chat is in the window. Looks like we're already off to the races where failed treasure hunter Patrick Munger's there. Where are all my poly heads? Poly Old Len live. You know, that's the kind of energy, Pat. If you're going to bring this in the chat, I'm going to need a little bit more something from you.
I expect a little bit more out of a top 25 salesperson.
You turned on. I know. That's good. That's a deep cut. You already turned on us so quickly in the chat. We will not turn on you on the chat. We will be checking in the chat all night long. You have a chance to join in later. If you just want to be a part of the show, say it. I'll send you the Zoom right now. Come on. We'd love to see you. We want to be a part of that. We're going live on Facebook right now, where we are going directly to the Utah.
Pat's making accusations that we have hemorrhoids now. Okay.
Well, we might find out something.
Well, I applaud Pat's ability to spell that word because it's a very difficult word.
Let's just say, let's hope Pat doesn't cause a fissure between all three of us right now, and he enters in through the middle, exposing a very red mess. Okay, let's hope that doesn't happen. Blake Perez, welcome. Good to have you here. Bunch of white dudes so far. That's what we do here, even though we want to expand well beyond that. But we understand. I would look at the screen if I were anybody else and go, not for me. And I understand. But we push on in this year plus of doing Polyester Blend. A lot to get here to tonight. Clay, we've got so much going on. Are you excited with your tea? Are you humbled? Are you ready for the roller coasters just going up? Like, this intro is always just the cranks getting us up to the top of the roller coaster, and then once it goes, 3 hours later, you never know what'll happen.
I'm jazzed and ready to go.
Oh my God, we're so jazzed and ready for you to go. People, welcome to a night of Polyester Blood. We must get started with what we love to get started with. We must get started with a little bit of local news. That's why it's time for... Not that. We must get ready for... Hey, why didn't that... Oh, I got to go back. I want to think... Ordah! It's time for a little bit everything. I'm on that new computer still, by the way, and I realized I lost something. We'll talk about that in a second. It is time for a little bit of Ordah. Point of order. If you've not been here before, what we do here is we like to go through some local news here in Utah because we are a hyper-local show. We want to give some context, bring to light some of the sillier things, the more ridiculous, because we are ridiculous, and we know ridiculous when we see it in Utah news, so we must go through the local news. Clay, my good friend, did you see this first article here today? The one about the anti-mask protests. This happened earlier last week at the Granite School Board meeting. Did you hear about this?
Yeah, it was a busy week for these kind of things.
I don't know. It ebbs and flows. I don't know. They must get like, things are dead. It's sweeps week for the crazies.
I mean, I think you're teasing something a little bit later.
We will get to that in a second, but we must...
A little fire in the Des, but this...
Aha.
Yeah, it was a fairly active meeting. As you could see, the lady was pointing into the sky.
Very angry. The meeting
She's
was
not complaining about the vending machines, I'll tell you that.
Well, she might. If they're full of masks, she doesn't want to get those out. The meeting was disrupted when 30 to 40 protesters began chanting, "No more masks! No more masks!" Drowning out the speaker, several of the protesters confronted board members. At this point, they're evaluating criminal charges against things. My favorite part, Ryan, did you hear about this? Are you checking in with local school district meetings? Are you watching this live, Ryan?
Oh yeah, obviously yes.
I know you always do. Are you eating something
What
right
do you
now?
think he
Thanks,
does on
buddy.
Tuesdays?
I know he's just snacking down like he always does. I want to see if this video will play a little bit. Just get a little bit of sense of it. Get a sense of it.
He said emergencies. One size does not.
There's the protesting. There we go.
So, I taught junior high school, and you don't scare me.
Love that lady.
That's a great line. That's a great line.
That's a great line.
Who was saying that? Was that a board member?
The final speaker. I don't know. One of the last speakers.
It was a public speaker.
The real reason I wanted to bring this, well, not the real reason, and this is all nuts, and people just calm down. People are trying to figure out things in this life, okay? We all don't know what's going on. It's difficult, okay? Just relax. Now, here's the real deal, though. What I wanted to point out here, Clay and Ryan, is that someone, I have never heard of this. I don't know if you know any of, is this not playing? I want to play the video. Oh, this is not what I want at all. What I want to show you is this part where at some point, a gentleman, I've never heard of this. Let me know if you guys have heard of this. A protester, let's see. One woman grabbed the microphone and announced, if they decide to leave, we are going to be able to vote in who we want for school president. Protesters claim to be operating under Robert's Rules of Order. What the hell is
Rules
that?
of Order?
Order. Robert's Rules of Order.
Robert's rules are. I mean, it's probably. Yeah. I mean, you know it when you hear it, right? I second the motion. That's Robert's rules, basic. And
well,
it goes from there. But what they're saying that they're following Robert's rules, that they could just throw in a new board.
yeah. So they proclaim that if everyone leaves, that they could just proclaim rules of Robert's rules of order. But the next
Oh,
thing,
they use Jeffersonian.
I know, but I love this. This is a great line. This whole paragraph is what I'm talking about in this life. I don't know what it means. I'm not that smart. I think there appears to be some misinformation about that. We don't even use Robert's Rules of Order. We use Jeffersonian Rules of Procedure. And obviously, you cannot self-appoint to a body that is elected by the general public.
That is some uncommon shade thrown.
I'm just going to say right now, if anyone, I'm not going to disclose where I'm at. If anyone enters the Schledio at some point safely, don't bring a gun or something like that. And if you scream, Robert's Rules of Orders, I'm in charge, Polyester Blend is yours. We give you the keys to the ship. You take over if you proclaim that you're in charge. That's Robert's Rules of Order.
There's no duel. There's no Terry. It is
just
yours.
No. There's no There's no duel where we walk 6 paces with a 1700s gun and shoot at each other. We will accept, and you will be the new lords and masters of Polyester Blend.
Yeah, if someone wants to elect a new blend, I would definitely accept it.
We're all accepting about that. It's like a franchise or something. I don't know, not even.
I thought the blend operated on a Jeffersonian.
We actually, a lot of people.
That's an interesting point. Is further on down in that article. There's only 2 weeks left of school.
Right, but it doesn't
There's
matter.
only 2 weeks left of school.
And as always,
Let's get through these 2 weeks.
we'll be checking in with Clayton's phone all night. If you got a text, send it to Clay. We want to hear it live on the air. We love that ding of a text message.
You can't even prove that was me.
Let's go. I wish there is a replay function I've never set up on OBS, but you would watch the ding and Clay just go boom right to the phone. Eyes right to the phone. Right to the phone. We do not support Jeffersonian rules. We, in fact, are nothing but Falksters. We celebrate Falk rules of law. That is a president that once was a president, and his rules were drink as much gin, Ricky, and tea, and chub up, and you're in charge. So the chubbiest.
I thought Robert's rules was you drink Miller Lite till you fall asleep while playing poker.
He will have to defend himself later on tonight.
Oh,
we don't know.
Ahead of you guys.
We don't know which Robert we're referring to right there. People, that is just a little bit Ordah to the entire world of Granite Board of Education. Ordah to those people protesting. Just calm down. The next one, we must go to the video. And a good friend of ours, we haven't seen him for a while. We thought maybe he got on the right meds. He chilled out a little bit. He realized that maybe he wasn't a prophet of God. But no. Ryan, I hope you haven't seen this yet, but let's just play a little bit of this.
I have
It's
not.
our good friend.
Every single powerful celebrities, every person on TV, actors. This is a giant needle. Medical tyranny.
Ryan, have you seen this or heard
What?
about this at all?
No, I have. Nope.
For
Not
those,
at all.
I actually said our computer died last week, and gentlemen, I realized that the TPOS, I have to remake all those graphics. They died with that last computer, so I can't cut to that. But for friends of Polyester Blend who've been a part of this show, I know it's very sad, but we'll make them up. I'll make them again. For the friends of Polyester Blend, will know that we have created the great halls of the Polyester Blend total piece of shit. And Eric Mustos, who we saw there just a little bit ago, was one of the early Polyester Blend total pieces of shit, and he is back at it again, Ryan. Last Friday, 2 weeks ago, I guess, a week ago from last Friday, the fine people of his group got together, finding each other in the shadows, finding each other where dreams die, finding each other where fear lives. They got together and decided to go to Moroni, Utah, in San Pete County, one of our fine areas of the great state of Utah. And they decided...
Is that possibly a cities quiz?
Oh, it could be. We might have to be in the future. But, Ryan, yes, they did, in fact, decide to burn in effigy the giant vaccine, a giant needle representing vaccines.
Holy shit.
Just to say, thank you. Don't tell me what to... I don't need a vaccine. I don't need no vaccine. Ryan, your thoughts on this display of just something that could help you, but I guess screw it? I don't know, Ryan. Your thoughts on this?
I don't know. I hate it. I hate everything about it.
I know. Yeah.
It makes me mad. I haven't heard of this before, and it's just enraging.
No, it's good that you haven't heard of it. That means it didn't have much traction. But, the weird part of that is his run-up. He was not making any sense. He was people of Hollywood, politicians, and then he goes, "This is a needle."
Yeah.
Medical tyranny.
I don't know if we can ever pin on the guy. I don't know. He's the sharpest, wittiest, most learned man when it comes to speaking. I don't think he's ever gotten himself in a position where
he does have is tight shirts with overt messages on them. I will give him that. He does do a good job.
He does a great job of that. I love this part. Oh, Ryan, what were you going to say?
Have you guys ever wanted to burn anything in effigy? I feel like that is a sign of maybe a lower intelligence.
Right. I don't know.
That's just a theory I've come up right now with. I don't know.
I have wanted to burn my ID, my social security, my bank accounts, and I just wanted to start over. That's probably the closest I've gotten personally. Just start under a new name, a new identity. Clay, have you ever wanted to burn anything in effigy?
No, and I've never been to Burning Man.
I've never had a bonfire, so I don't even know what fire is.
Never lit a fire.
Nope.
I felt like I wanted to set myself on fire a few times after a late night junior session.
Oh, also watching this video, Clay, I would feel the same way. I've wanted to burn myself several times during this. I will say I have listened to that Doors song, so I know a little bit about fire.
I've heard the Jimi Hendrix song.
Yes,
too.
I know that song.
Yeah, but I
like the Harry Nilsson song better.
Yeah. Any of you who know about fire strictly through song, you're welcome here at Polyester
That's
Blend.
it. Let's change it. Songs about fire.
Songs about fire.
All right. This show's about fire. This is Fire Blend.
I want to play this section really quickly. There's a guy who has hard Polyester Blend energy who shows up in this video. Did you watch a lot of it, Clay? Have you watched I watched a lot of it.
Of this, we're not going to watch more of this.
Just really quickly, this guy has Polyester Blend energy. He could be a husky boy.
Joining. So we had a Night of Liberty. We had a whole bunch
Night
of
of Liberty.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Uh-oh.
I'm angry with you. Yeah.
Okay.
Eric, did you even think about the impact to the environment from this?
Now, to be fair, gentlemen, that is a lot of how. Look at this husky boy with the beard. I mean,
he's got that PBL profile.
He's got that PBL profile, and he comes up with a pretty lame joke. That's PBL energy. That's PBL energy right there, and it falls very flat. The best. Watch Eric try to be like, I'm doing a live stream. Watch this. I'm doing a live stream.
Uh-oh.
I'm doing a live stream. I'm doing a live stream.
Okay.
Just trying to cut him out from bothering his live stream. That is going to go down in the annals of time. Eric
goes down in the awkward live stream Hall of Fame.
Now, Polyester Blend has, of course, had the total piece of shit Hall of Fame. And I'm sorry, the graphics, I just realized right before the show, those are gone. I'm going to have to remake those. But we already let Eric Mustos, who we haven't seen for a while. It's like seeing an old shitty friend again. He's back. And I feel like, Clay, we've talked about this for a long time, and that is why tonight on Polyester Blend, we are giving the first ever, on top of already being a total piece of shit Hall of Fame, we are honoring our good friend, Eric Mustos. We are honoring him with, of course, the total piece of shit Brown Brain Award. Instead of the Purple Heart, he gets a Brown Brain Award. He is awarded the first ever, the inaugural total piece of shit Brown Brain Award. Yes,
the equivalent of like the Kennedy Awards for Polyester Blend.
It's those who are in the heart of piece of shit honors of finding yourself. You've risen above an already amazing field. I mean, we had great people in there. Some of them are, some of the worst miscreants. I wish I had the list right here, but they are all awful. But Eric, you are officially above them all with your first ever Brown Brain Award. You can win more. You can win more.
I mean, and he'll know he'll be reaching for the stars.
Well, that brown brain of his will just dunk his head into his toilet and try to figure out what he could do
I'd
next.
like all the listeners to know at home, this did not go through the proper PBL vetting process.
Ryan, do you want to get yourself a brown brain award? You want a brown brain award, buddy?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm striving for every day on this show.
I know.
It kind of sucks that Eric Mustos got it before I did.
Well, work harder, my friend. That's something to go for. It's a dream to get to. Gentlemen, that is, of course, another thing. Really quickly, I want to get into this. It is that time of year, Clay. The songs are all about spring. In honor of that, I think it's time to bring in an evergreen point of Ordah. Those who use boats and go out to the different waterways, different reservoirs of our fair state, one of the things that we constantly have to worry about is the quagga mussel, Clayton. The quagga mussel.
Quagga, yeah.
Quagga. We got a quagga. And we got to worry about these quagga because
quagmire.
Quagmire. You got to worry about these mussels. They are traveling from place to place, ruining our waterways. I think they've
These aren't the PBL type mussels either.
Exactly. Well, the weak mussels is the PBL.
Do people see these quaggas and they say, "What a quagga!"
Quagga, quagga, quagga. Whatever, I don't know. Waka, 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 quagga, quagga, quagga.
Oh,
see what I'm doing?
I don't know. If I could whistle, I would
Yes.
do an impressed whistle sound.
Yes.
What a quagga!
But that's why I want to do the first ever. Quaggas have been going on for a long time. People need to start. I've got a video I can play later about there's a new bath system that they use to clear them out. But we must end the quagga. And that's why for the first time ever in the history of Polyester Blend, gentlemen, I've used emergency declaration within Robert's Rules of Order. And I have officially, PBL declares war on the quagga mussels. That's right, everybody. The end. This is the end. Polyester Blend declares war on quagga mussels. If you're a quagga mussel, I'm telling you right now, you better never show up to the Schledio. You're going to be booted right out. Okay?
Has anybody ever tried to eat quagga with over a little white wine?
Let's see. Our poly heads out there, you are a part of this army now. You must go out and destroy as much quagga mussels as possible. That is your bounty.
Putting out a quagga bounty?
There's a quagga bounty. In fact, I was going to say, I'm glad you said this, Clay. Those who bring me 50 pounds of dead quagga to my house will receive a Polyester Blend Gin Ricky jar. That's right. You bring 50 pounds of dead quagga.
That's a lot of boats.
We must destroy them. We're at war, Clayton. The rules of engagement are in effect. Do you even know, man? There's no rules in war.
It's like Red Dawn, man.
That's why
every member in that Photoshop looks like they would approach Mustos with a funny joke.
Clay, I know. Hey, the environment, huh? What about the environment? Clay, by the way, you got 3 stars, baby. I gave you the 3 stars. You're the 3-star.
Thank you. I'm like Patton.
But I must say, really quickly, we must do a check because I want to be a part. I want to be the first one on the line doing what I need to. That is why right now we are going to do a live quagga muscle check of the Schledio. Let us go live to the Schledio cam to make sure we have no hidden quaggas underneath the Schledio. Oh, my God. God damn it. God damn it. What are you doing down there? What are you doing, you son of a... hey, what's going on? Hey, no, I'm not. No, I'm not a quagga. I'm not. I'm a fox. I'm a fox. Woo. I know you, you little shit. You're not a fox. Fox have fur and they have tails.
I might. I just hit him. I put him in my cubby hole earlier.
No, you son of a bitch. I know what you are. You're a quagga, and I must get you out of here. That is why I'm going to kick you and get rid of our first quagga. Where's my foot? Oh, it's over here. I'm going to get rid of my first. Get out of here. There we go. Got that quagga out of there.
I have no idea what's
So
going
people.
Oh, I do. And I love it.
That is the first quagga in the war against quagga muscles in the polyester blend history.
Some very questionable staple jobs on the underside of your studio there.
That's
Did
where
you
the
do
quaggas.
that?
No, that's
Who gave you the staple gun?
Find people at Tough Shed who were like, he'll never notice. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? A live
There goes
show
our
from
Tough
here?
Shed.
They were probably scared of all the quaggas down
That's
there.
true.
And they hasty job.
Let me tell you right now, quaggas, we're looking at you. We'll fight every single one of you to the death.
I should be broadcasting from my new studio. Oh well.
Well, next time, my friend, you got to
time.
check for quaggas out there, so make sure. Well, we must continue on with polyester blends. Point of order, the last thing in the order bin. Oh, Clay, after years of you doing polyester blend, you shop bro entries featuring the Noid. I think it the first ever we did was the Noid?
First, second, middle,
Clearly.
last. Yeah.
I've always said, people don't realize, a lot of people don't watch the show, but we're like the Velvet Underground of shows. Those who watch us go on to great things. And the heads of Domino's advertisement have been watching Polyblend, see how popular the Noid shops are that Clayton refuses to stop doing, and they have brought back the Noid. Your thoughts?
I thought we were the Velvet Underground of podcast shows because we are going to break up and resent each other and only get back together for the money.
Well, Ryan Schlegel was last seen killing quaggas with his bare teeth. Clayton was doing sit-down fireside chats with T. Ryan Bradford hoarding all the TP in San Diego County. That'll be our final title card, like Animal House.
What I say? Oh, I'm just, the Noid. I mean, it's like the McRib. You bring it back, you get a bump in sales.
Right.
You take it away. You wait for the next. You need the next Noid bump. I mean, it's just marketing 101.
You're playing it pretty cool for a guy.
We're just along for the ride.
You're playing it pretty cool for a guy who's had to rely on a crutch known as the Noid during You Shop Bro for some time. You're playing it pretty cool. This is like this is like the Oscars for you. This is your favorite thing has come back. The Easter Bunny is real and hangs out with you every day, Clay. This is a big moment.
I mean, I'm going to my phone right now. I'll go to my phone right now if that's what you want.
Yes! Get a pizza live. Check for quaggas. Though.
I'm going to get oysters on this thing. Can I get mussels on this thing?
All I have to say, and this is the final part. Ordah, Domino's. Give money to Clay. He's done enough. Give money to Clay. Ordah. Any other thoughts, Ryan, on the Noid coming back?
Love it. Obviously, I'm glad he's back. He's kind of had to rehab his reputation, but I'm happy he's back.
Right.
And did you see that they're doing some promotion with Crash Bandicoot?
Uh-huh.
Like, what the hell is Crash Bandicoot? It seems like that was one of those things where
Crash.
Someone was like, my kid drew this. Let's make a game out of it.
I used to play
video game.
I had I know it's shocking, but I was put in charge of children when I was in middle school to be a babysitter. And that was one of the greatest gigs because they had a PlayStation and they had Crash Bandicoot, and I just got to play Crash Bandicoot so much. Now, the children may or may not have died. I may have gone to juvenile hall for lack of attention, but I got to play Crash Bandicoot, and I had a great time. It's a Bandicoot.
Oh. Well,
wow. All right. We're moving on.
We are moving on, people. Order. That is another night of polyester blends.
Thank you for the Crash Bandicoot update.
Point of order. Clayton,
just keep the show
That
going.
is such kiddie stuff. That's like Teletubbies to Clay, Ryan. He doesn't care about Crash Bandicoot. Very disrespectful.
He's like, let's get to politics.
We need a serious show.
I'm trying to get off politics and get into the sport.
People, we must go on to a very special thing. Clay, he waits for this. This is his time to shine. He finally gets his canteen out, pours hot water over his face as he's out in the desert sun, taking his horse all the way out
C and
to the
Control
prairie.
V, a whole grand total of 6 times.
People, it is time to
a lot of work goes into this.
Put your chaps on. Make sure your 6-shooter full of bullets because it's time to go the hit segment. It's time for another edition of Clayton's Sports Roundup with Clayton Scribner. Clayton Scribner, what do you got in this week's holster of fine entertainment for the folks. I got to get the window open. Hold on. Where the
I
hell
was going to say, I completely forget until I see the damn script.
Oh, boy. We got to make sure
now you're catching on.
he can't be left alone by
we
himself.
forgot the plead tweet.
Oh, we'll get to a plead tweet later on. It's time for Sports Roundup. What do we got first here,
By
Clay?
the way, can you just scroll up for a second? Okay, I was just going to say, when I first saw this, go up a little bit, up a little bit. Like, yeah. It says PBL Enemy Watch in the script. I was like, that PBL Enemy would be like the lamest follow-up to Public Enemy.
I know. Well, we are fighting Quagga muscle, so we are we are doing a great job with that. By the way, Quagga, don't ever come back here again. I'll smack you up in the face, okay? All right, Clay, what do you got here?
Well, you know how you say, like, when a team's not doing well, they put the owners in the hot seat?
Uh-huh.
Well, the seats at the Las Vegas Aviators minor league baseball team were actually burning up the fans.
Oh, what are they?
Right.
Oh, no. What was happening?
Hotter than a saddle in Death Valley.
Yeah, they forgot to put on the saddle soap. Yeah, it's like strange turn of events. People, after waiting a year and a half for sports to come back, Las Vegas sports fans were settling in for a good old time, and all of a sudden everyone got up and ran away because the seats were actually biting them.
What? What do you mean?
Like a snake in the grass.
Homeowners, this incredible tip is just
Shut
for
up!
you. If you owe less than $330.
Okay.
A live look at the Las Vegas ballpark, and fans from all over the valley will be there tonight to watch them play.
So last night, all those spectators were craving sports again after more than a year. But the night took a very bizarre twist. It left a lot of fans feeling itchy.
And tonight, there are still some complaints of skin irritation after attending the game. Fox 5's Drew Andre live outside the ballpark now with this curious investigation happening. Drew?
By the way, I can't believe no one else has ever been like, the polyheads have watched Polyester Blend, and after a night of watching, they're left with a little bit of skin irritation. Let's go to you. Like, I can't believe we haven't had this.
Apparently,
well, John and Jacqueline, some fans are starting to file in tonight, but many left last night itching their arms and their legs, and some viewers reached out to us wanting some answers. So we contacted the Aviators, and they said they're looking into see what the problem is.
This is the worst ever rollout. This is the worst ever rollout of Ants in Your Pants promotion they've ever done in the history of baseball. This did not go well.
With their seats.
I resent the lack of play on words there.
There's so much you could do.
Thursday. The itch for baseball's return.
Itch.
There we go. There we go.
Now he's stepping up his game.
That still hasn't gone away.
A friend, she texted me. She said, "What's going on over there?" And I said, "What do you mean what's going on over there?" She goes, "Facebook is blowing up. People are being eaten alive by the seats." And so I'm like, "Oh yeah, we're being eaten alive by the seats too."
Rhonda Visconti.
That's a great.
Eaten alive.
That's
now
a great
real.
B movie.
Now that's news.
That's a great B movie.
Eaten alive.
Like Stan's Chomper or something like that, where the stadium eats the fans. Great
Hot seat.
stuff. Hot seat. Clay, so you're telling me it was just so darn hot out in them parts of the western United States there in Las Vegas, which is a great cowpoke heart. They got a great rodeo down there.
Actually, I wish the answer was that simple. What happened was they didn't treat the seats over the year and a half of the pandemic, and so the fiberglass got exposed.
Oh my!
So they were sitting in
God.
glass seats, man. They're getting little glass shivers in their butts.
How do you? I don't even. I don't know the people who
got to sand and coat that
yeah,
stuff.
the maintenance team. Yeah, I guess the maintenance team.
Saddle soap.
Someone's losing their. Someone's going to be sent out to pasture, if you know what I mean. They're no longer going to be ready to stud if they're going to be down on that materials maintenance crew over there.
I don't want to sit on a cactus. I can go to the desert.
By the way, I did do a deep dive. When I was growing up, they were called the Las Vegas Stars. Then they became the Las Vegas 51s, named after Area 51. They are now the Las Vegas Aviators, named for Howard Hughes.
Oh!
And I can only imagine Howard Hughes' OCD if he sat on a
man.
seat and glass went in his butt.
He's just like washing his hands for the next 5 years. He picks up all his jars of piss. Like, what am I supposed to do now? I can't sit here in peace with my piss jars, which he clears out a whole suite for.
We watched that movie recently. It's pretty good. All right.
I know. I wish I could have watched that too.
The movie Piss Jar?
Piss Jar.
It's a good movie.
The Clayton Scribner story. All right, everybody. What do you go on to the next one? What do you got here, Clay? What do you got? You just shot one of your first bullets off. What's in the chamber next?
Well, last time we checked in with the sports roundup, the Jazz were faltering a little bit.
Oh.
They've been on a roll. beat the Rockets yesterday and clinched at least the top 2 seed in the West, and they can clinch the top. They can get really close to clinching the top 1 if they beat the Golden State Warriors tonight.
Oh, sports roundup. We hope the best for these sheriffs, the greatest lawmen we've ever seen.
It's time to check in on the score real quick. Speaking of that game.
Oh yeah, what's going on here? Can I go live?
Okay, go to the next one while I check on the score.
Well, I could do this watch right now. I could just do a little Utah Jazz. And
I got it. It is 41-42.
41-42. Okay. I hope they win because that's fun when your sports team wins the game. What do we got next here, Clay?
Oh, this is one for Ryan Bradford. I just read this feature about Jake Cronenworth, how he gets it done for the Padres, and I was just wondering how you felt about Jake Cronenworth.
Yeah, what do you
My favorite. Yeah, love him. He's my favorite baseball player.
Do you like
as of now?
Do you like his work in right field?
Do you know what right
like
field
his work in right field?
Is that a trick? Is that a trick question?
Do you know what right field is?
Do you
Ryan?
like his work in right field? Answer the question.
You can't handle which part of the field I like.
He's a second baseman. There he is, shaking hand with Tatis right there.
Oh.
They're on a roll. The Padres are still in first place.
Wow, very.
Yeah.
Ryan, are you just so super excited? What is it like for you to see this?
Well, as everybody knows, as all the polyheads know that I'm the #1 fan of the Padres and know everything about them.
Absolutely.
I am stoked. Absolutely stoked.
Are you seeing, but just anecdotally, are you seeing a lot more Padres jerseys out there walking around San Diego? A lot of bandwagon fans?
Yes, but
all right, make sure to tweet out Polyester Blend. Ryan Bradford accuses the entire city of San Diego of being a bunch of bandwagon fans.
This has been a very light edition without Lewis of Ryan on Padres trivia. Very exciting. Thanks, Clay Dog, for bringing that in there.
There's last piece, the Go Jazz. If you scroll down to the next photo.
Wait, next photo. Oh, I got to go back to the thing.
Should be a photo. Oh, it's my son.
My
son is rooting for the Golden State, or rooting against the Golden State Warriors right now, and it made 2 homemade signs.
Oh, the sign on the right.
It looks like his mom may have helped him out with the right. But the left one, I think he was all him.
That's another edition of Sports Roundup where Clay shits on his son and says, I don't think he probably did the sign on the right. I bet mom helped a lot. He'll love that one day. That's the kind of support you need when you want to get your son into sports.
I didn't say it was bad. I mean,
you heard it here first, folks.
I recognize his style.
Great stuff. Char, we love you. You know that you're an honorary, always a part of Polyester Blend. You are one of
John Stockton there at the bottom. Go.
I love it. It's so beautiful. Great job, partner. Great job on another Sports Roundup, Clay. Great job, my friend. Good job. Great job, Charlie. Killing it, brother. All right, people. Here's what we have in store for tonight. We've got a great You Shop Bro coming up next after the break. It is in honor of the, I guess it didn't get in here. In honor of our good friend Eric Mustos, the Brown Brain Award recipient tonight. We are doing, what did we call it? Personal Burning Man, just kind of, we are doing a variation on Burning Man here tonight. In You Shop Bro, Judge Jeremy will be jumping on to judge. All 3 of us going head to head. After that, we got a great Ryan's Comics Corner. Of course, Utah Cities quiz. Failed treasure hunter, successful quiz writer, Patrick Munger will be joining on later on. But before we get to our first 2-song break, our first song's all about spring here tonight. We're doing good, 8:48. We're killing it here tonight. We must go to what has become just a very, very popular segment on Polyester Blend. We must go to another Ryan's Dumb Thoughts. Let's take it away, Ryan. Dumb Thoughts with Ryan Bradford.
You know how celebrities on talk shows always refer to Robert De Niro as Bob or Bobby, as if they're all buddy-buddy with that guy? I want to go to a Hollywood party one day and be like, have you heard Bobby's Dragula? And they'll be like, Robert De Niro? And I'll say, no, Robert Zombie, you idiot.
That was my favorite one. I might even want this segment to stick around.
Oh, my God. You heard it here first, folks. Clayton finally. Well, Clayton, it's the fact that you're conscious for this part of the show. You're having that tea over there. You finally hear the wisdom, the words of Ryan Bradford when you see that segment.
I resent that accusation.
I resent.
Not even 9 yet.
I resent anyone who's not watching Polyester Blend. I hope you're here having a great time. Let's check in with the YouTube chat. How does it look? Whoa, a lot of Jeremy.
We got some heavy criticism coming from the Matthews Parker house.
Oh no, what's going on over there? Oh great.
They said that your voice will start a migraine. We're gonna get banned for not putting the RSL.
By the way, the RSL, I forgot
It's
about
a pretty
that.
sweet goal. We could do in that. We can watch it over and over in the
By the way, we
Krew.
need to make sure. And Jesse is here. Wow, Jesse. For anyone who wants, by the way, Jeremy, you can put in the RSL stuff later on. All right, that's Clayton's fault. By the way, that's Clayton's department is the sports roundup. So let's not forget
My
that.
son bumped RSL.
Blame it on his son. What a classy guy.
Also, couldn't resist that Padres joke.
All of you here, thanks for being here. We are doing just another great night of Polyester Blend. But we're starting out tonight with 2 songs all about spring. Spring songs, 2-song set. The first one from Clay. I got it, Clay. I'll play it. What is
Thanks,
it, though,
pal.
before I press play? Do you want to talk about it? You want to say anything about it?
I'll have to remember what my pick was.
Is it the Stephen Merritt?
Oh, yeah, Stephen Merritt. Magnetic Fields, heavy. This is a soundtrack of a movie called Pieces of April.
I saw it at Sundance, baby.
Yeah, great soundtrack, and this is a great song off that soundtrack. Very, very short song.
Short song.
I usually pick 6-7 minute songs to try to hog the playlist, but it's a short one, as a lot of Magnetic Field songs are, but really sweet. And it's April, so it's May, but it's an April themed song, so it's sports. My dog is hating me right now, and I have to go to the bathroom. She has to go to the bathroom. But yeah, I just thought that it was actually the inspiration for me saying that we should do spring songs. So
look at that. Great job, Clay. Great introduction. It is not April, it is May, but we know that it feels like April because it is spring, and this is a spring song, 2-song set. Polyester Blend. We come back about 5 minutes, people. 5 minutes, we come back with another great edition of You. Do you shop, bro? Do you even shop, bro? We love you. Thanks for being here, Polyester Blend. It's time. Oh, by the way, all tonight's the video being played it's April's Dance Theater in honor of her pick. If you have dance videos to play, let us know, because we're going to be playing dance songs during the breaks. 2-song set, we come back.
Good song.
Next song play.
nothing here will always be mine, mine. I woke up this morning with a piece of past caught in my throat, and then I choked. I guess I've learned the taste of the days that will always burn. I guess I've learned if it's in the corner of my eye, well, I can't always turn. As I woke up this morning with a glistening splinters on the ground, and then I drowned. Yeah. And if I don't see, it's for one of
Two-song set. Very short set here tonight, gentlemen. Very short set here in the Songs of Spring. That is another classic, bona fide Polyester Blend back-to-back set. You're never going to get music played back-to-back like that.
Mashed up.
Anywhere but on Polyester Blend.
Is that, Ryan, is that why you said nice song? Because you're about to, like, kick its ass?
Yes, I knew.
I was trying to fill the dead space.
I know. How long was it? I did not realize how short it was. I was like, I really have to pee. I ran inside. And a little bit of addendum here.
I really enjoyed your song, Clayton. It was very good. It was very sweet.
I just
is that an update?
Picarine, a great, long-time, great goalie for the Nashville Predators, probably playing his last game at home, and he got a shutout in his last game as a goalie. What an amazing career. And the fact that he got a shutout in his last game, that's just kind of this heartwarming sports story is why I follow the damn sport. I love it so much.
Nice to have it in the order and the flow of the show.
I agree.
You know, whatever.
I know. Fuck you, Picarine, you Finnish bastard. You should have really talk to us about that if you were going to get
a finished your shutout sooner, so it could have been in the sports roundup.
That's a good point. Our good friend Chatmaster Jeremy must be making his way over to join us here on the chat. So we'll get to you, Shop Bro.
I keep thinking Munger, who's been in the Zoom all day, is laughing at our jokes, but he's like doing something else. He's not even laughing at us.
He's watching something probably pretty funny. He's probably
watching Ace Ventura too.
Because that's like the ultimate troll. He tunes into the Zoom to watch the behind the scenes and laughs, but he's not laughing at us.
Doesn't laugh at you. Could be a behind the Zoomer. If you want to join us, always feel free. Just reach out to us ahead of time. You want that backstage pass, you can join in whenever you want. If you want to contribute something, everyone knows you're allowed to do that. Let's go to your real quick. We haven't done this for a second. I didn't even know ahead of time. I would have made a graphic as we wait for our good friend Jeremy to join the Zoom. People, it's time for another edition of Zillow Talk. It was a hit segment.
Zillow Talk.
Oh, wait, we have to push Zillow Talk. I'm so sorry. We'll push Zillow Talk. Jeremy is joining us now. We go back.
Oh, we pushed. Oh, man, right when I said Zillow Talk.
We push it. We must go to one of the great segments in the history of Polyester Blend. Wait, I gotta turn the volume up on that, but we really have to hear that. We really have to get in the mood of the thing. You shop, bro. You shop, bro. People, it is time for another great edition in the history of Polyester Blend. One of the hot segments everyone loves. You could be a part of it. If you ever want to be a part of, maybe I should start tweeting out the theme early on. Maybe I should do that in the morning. Sometimes we don't usually have it, though. That's a problem. But whenever we can. All the way from the mean beaches of heaven. He is dead. Jeremy Matthews, what is it like to be dead and in heaven? Jeremy, go ahead.
Feeling pretty good, actually. Can't lie.
You are in paradise. Oh, that's right. You're in, what is it? You're in La Jolla?
San Clemente.
Whoa!
Oh, that ain't no Zoom background, boy.
Whoa.
Oh, see?
Wait. Ryan Bradford, can you say something?
Yo.
Okay, Jeremy, can you say something?
Hello.
Yeah, Ryan, what the fuck, dude? Why don't you do your show from a sweet badass place like that every week in California? We're really getting
That's a good question. He's in California.
Doesn't your backyard look like that?
Yeah, looking out at the sky is not.
Do you color coordinate your books?
Yeah.
It's kind of like an Ocean Beautiful scene that Jeremy's in. Jeremy.
I think that's a fake background that Jeremy's got going on.
Oh wait, it's starting. It does look fake when you zoom away.
I have that.
Look, come on, look at that.
It doesn't look fake.
Look at that. He's there live, baby. Jeremy.
Sensory, you're used to palm trees being in a fake background.
Or I have the LiDAR thing that they use to shoot the Mandalorian.
Oh my
in one of
God.
those
A
chambers.
circular room.
Also a possibility. But I do have a California craft beer instead of a Utah one
That's
this week.
proof enough that he's actually
Gross. IPA. No thanks.
Is that a hazy, bro?
Is that a hazy, bro?
I did actually. This is the hazy. I picked up
Hell
two
yeah.
of their non-hazies and the hazy, but
Hell yeah.
it's anyway.
Jeremy, thank you for being here. Now, Jeremy, did you make sure before you join, are you free of quagga muscles? Because we are doing a full war against quagga muscles. Are you quagga free?
You know, I've been feeling something on my back that I keep trying to pick off.
We got to go. Jeremy, I'm sorry, bud. We are with the war against quagga, you're a lost cause, bro. You're done.
Understandable.
All right, we'll make sure after the show, we'll do a lice check. We'll do a quagga check on you. Jeremy.
Yeah. Funny story, by the
quags.
way, I saw a Blaze pizza, and I was like, do they have those in Utah? Why do I know that? And then I remembered it was from Bradford's story about getting the White Claw.
Hey, Soundmaster Janine! Hey, Soundmaster! There she is. She makes sure the sound is good every week. Good to see Janine.
I think she can't hear you because I'm on headphones. So they say it's good to see you. She has you guys on delay, though, so she'll appear.
She'll see herself.
They've actually got...
Whoa. Oh, baby! God, Polyester Blend looks good on a big screen. God, it looks good on a big screen.
And my parents are like, why do you have this on? They didn't say that.
That guy
They're
seems...
just thinking it.
The one guy seems really loud, and the other one seems to love tea a lot. I bet that's what they were talking about. Is that... whoa! What is that a bottle of? What has he got there? A little rosé? A little pink rosé?
They want to know what you've got. It's a Mount Gay Barbados rum. Excellent.
Ooh.
So my dad actually does keep track of, or used to have a spreadsheet of like the DABC prices. So if you
hell
traveled,
It's not a spreadsheet, it's a database.
Get it right, you dumb piece of shit. It's a database.
So,
Jesus
but
Christ,
Slater
Ryan.
here keeps the gin prices. He keeps track of what the cheapest bad plastic bottle gin is. So
Show your dad. Show your dad. I got my Barnett's.
Oh,
Look,
yeah,
Dad.
you see that? He's
Look,
got
Dad.
Barnett's rum there.
Tell him it's a fine plastic. The plastic leaches into the gin. It's really good.
This rum they're phasing out in Utah.
What?
It's a crime.
The Mount Gay one. Not. Don't worry about your Barnett's is safe. But
Yeah, as long as I'm okay with that. That's all I need to know. Well, it's a privilege and an honor. Tell your dad thank you very much for showing up. He's a handsome
it's
man.
a privilege and an honor. You can hear everything he said to you back on delay.
Yeah. Tell him God bless, and if he has any ideas, if he wants to do a shop really quickly, your dad's welcome to join.
Yeah, if you want to Photoshop for this competition, do it.
Does he know what Burning Man is? Because he really needs to have that background.
He's probably heard of Burning Man.
Now, Jeremy, you're really doing a disservice by having such a beautiful image behind you and setting up such a gorgeous shot. Because now we got to bring
unshopped image too.
Yes, and we have to show our crap. You know what's coming. You know what's coming in this one.
It really does look fake, doesn't it?
It looks insane. It's gorgeous.
Legitimately where I am.
It's so
This
good.
gorgeous sunset too.
Oh my God, Jeremy, you're making me so happy. It just looks gorgeous. I'm glad that you could be with your family in this post-pandemic time. It's so nice to see that as people together. People, it is time for You Shop Bro. You Shop Bro? Do you even fucking shop, bro?
Wait, Jeremy, did you go to Blaze? Can you play the breaking news? For Jeremy's answer. Okay.
I did not go to Blaze.
Wait, I got it.
we instead went to two different places. We were in Pasadena to see the new Roy Anderson film. about endlessness, which was fantastic.
That's what
Half
this
the
segment
audience
feels.
walked out.
That's
It
what
was
this
great.
segment feels like.
Definitely.
I mean, yeah.
That's amazing. Ryan, any other California questions for him?
No, I honestly just wanted to know about the Blaze. That's all I wanted to know.
Should I have gone? What would I order if I went to the Blaze? Because let's just extend
Honestly,
this segment a little more.
it's fun to go, but the pizza you get is not going to be very filling.
And that's Ryan.
There we go.
Do you blaze, bro? Do you even blaze, bro? No, wait, wait, hold on. Sidebar, Clay. Sidebar, you and I. The fuck? What are they talking about? I don't know. I have no idea what they're talking about. I have no idea.
It's like the Subway. It's the Subway for pizza joints.
Wait,
maybe if you read Bradford,
if Subway is,
you would know.
No
if
way.
Subway is even somewhat able to make some type of corollary to Blaze, I'm not interested.
All I care about is the Utah Blaze. Oh, there it is, Blaze Pizza. Let's see how this looks.
Does it have the same smell as a Subway?
It looks. Is it like?
You mean a delicious smell?
Is it? Is
it
it like?
doesn't smell as good as a Subway.
Is it like the Saboro?
Well, I did not go to the Blaze. I did take a picture of it because I was pretty excited.
God! All right,
that I
that's
saw
sweet.
the Blaze.
Do you even blaze, bro? Do you blaze, bro? But we must.
Do blaze?
We must move on from you blaze, bro, back to the hit segment. Do you shop, bro? Do you even shop, bro? How this works? We will do. All three of us have made an image, a Photoshop image, and again, you are all welcome. If you want to be a part of You Shop, bro, please let us know. Find me on Twitter, email me, my name, whatever, Clayton. Reach out to him, Ryan. Reach out to him if you want to do a little shopping. We always love a good challenge. We had Kristen Everson a couple of weeks ago. She was one and done.
Do we have any freelance submissions today?
Nothing tonight. We haven't heard from Tim Bacon. We don't know where he's at. He kind of had a controversial submission where he's shaming Francis McDormand.
That was rough.
Not a good idea, dude. Bad idea.
No.
But
yeah,
that's
it's like know your audience.
I know we're all talking and gushing about how amazing she is, and he's like, "Whoa, what about that?" So here we go.
I believe he called her old.
I know. Tim Bacon, big failure on the show. But we must now go to it. I won last week. That means I get to choose who goes first. And this week, I must ask my good friend Ryan Bradford. Bradford, as a fellow Californian, maybe that'll play to your favor this week with the judge who's in California. Do you want to set up your shop? Or, again, this is Burning Man shop, personal Burning Man.
Yeah. So as we got this topic, I realized that I don't really know what Burning... I mean, I have the general idea of what Burning Man is, but I don't know why they burn a man, and I don't know what the Burning Man signifies. Like,
why would you burn the needle?
Right.
Do you even burn, bro?
I guess I don't. I guess I don't burn. So I just threw mine to. I put mine together, and
you got an ambiguous topic, and you threw it together the best you could. That's your
right.
That's your spin.
Yep. So you can go ahead and play it.
Here we go. This is Ryan Bradford's entry for Burning Man. Do you shop, bro? Do you shop? Let's see what he got. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Mad Max.
Another callback to a previous shop
Lots
subject.
of callbacks.
What do we got here?
Lots
Ryan?
of callbacks this week.
What do we got
All right.
here?
So Burning Man in my brain is pretty much a post-apocalyptic hellhole, and they burn the things that they love the most. So, and I don't know. I just thought
Pretty
burning
sure.
the Gerke billboard was funny. But that is my face on that. Whoever that character is from the Road Warrior.
Yes.
And that's the world that I want to live in. So
you look super cool, by the way. Have you ever thought about adopting this as just like your permanent look, Ryan? I mean, you could go for
That does
it.
look pretty hardcore.
As
Is
soon
that
as
is that a real Burning Man mantra that they burn the things they love the most, or did you just make that up for the shop?
I just made it up. I just kind of assumed.
Rudy, stop it. My dog's yelling at me. My understanding of the Burning Man origin story, and anyone in the chat can shoot this down, but I thought it was to release yourself from a stilted lover. So that really informs this shop pretty well.
The Gerke.
No.
We must, because that was I think my favorite U Shop bro of all time was the Gerke,
Yes.
Gerke billboard. So we must burn our history, burn our lost love of the Gerke billboard, and we must start it fresh.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
We have to
That's
move
what
on.
I was going for.
You're like, we peaked at the Gurkey billboard. We need to burn it so
Yes.
we can no longer have peaked.
And find
shop
happiness with
bro.
a new shop bro. A new shop bro love, okay? Now, Ryan, did you take a shot of yourself looking at the Blaze Pizza menu and that's the photo? Is that you?
It's doing a deep dive.
Yeah, actually, those are real flame elements from the Blaze Pizza oven. I had to go to Blaze itself, ask if I could take a snap of their Blaze oven. So that's the only element of that photo that's real.
That's beautiful. And Gurkey, again, it's weird that Burning Man was canceled this year, but they did pay for the Tribune did have a billboard of Gurkey out there, but sadly no one will see it. Very sad.
And while I didn't go to Blaze, I did hear that the marinated Gurkey pizza is delicious.
It's marinated in libtard politics. All right, everybody, we must move on. Ryan, you went. You pick. Who do you want next? You got Clay, dog. You got me. What do you want?
Let's do you, Schleg.
Ah, very good, my friend.
Because saving
the best for last. I will say that we the prompt was personal Burning Man, and I just went to Vegas over the weekend. I thought about showing some sort of wooden American dollar and burning that.
Burning your wallet?
Yeah, but that's what I did this weekend. My beautiful parlays where I picked the 5 loser teams every night for hockey. And
my parlay came through, though.
Your parlay came through. It was beautiful. I acted as a bookie. FBI, don't pay attention to that. But yes, I was a bookie over the weekend for all my good friends back here. But I couldn't get this. This is what kept coming back to me. Burning Man. Burning. We're a music show. Burning. Who is burnt? Who is a historical burn? Well, David Byrne. And what did he do historically? He burned down the house. And I had a fever dream, and I was like, what if the tables were reversed? And what if finally the houses got their revenge on David Byrne, and a bunch of houses burned down David Byrne, everybody, out at Burning Man.
Okay.
Wow.
The houses turned the table on David Byrne. And
Whoa, did you get your fire from Blaze Pizza Ovens too?
That was David Byrne's yelling at the waiter there when they said they were out of Robert Gurkey marinated pizza. He's screaming at them for why they're out of that pizza.
On the White Claw crust.
On the White Claw crust. But yes, that is in fact a bunch of houses at Burning Man. Burning down the burn.
Okay, your own personal Burning Man.
My own personal, because I couldn't get out of my head when I thought of, look, sorry, Judge, I'm giving you a little reason to take me down a notch. I should have added a tiny, cute hand to the house holding that torch, but I have it just up against it. So, failed opportunity for me, but
yeah,
yes.
you can't quite, I love the concept, you can't quite tell the houses are the ones who set David Byrne on fire, but
now,
still very strong in.
The torch references fire, and I feel like the torch, the implication is that they've all walked up to him torch style and burnt him to a crisp. But that was the actual house David Byrne holds. I found all these photo sessions of David Byrne doing with the big suit, holding a miniature house in reference of burning down the house. That's the house, the tiny model of a house he's holding in his hand. I blew it up with the beauty of Photoshop. That's what you can do. Thank you, Adobe. You have provided so much content for us. Thank you for such a great product.
What is that song about anyway? Is it just about like suburban ennui?
It's about David Byrne being like, my last name's Byrne. What can I burn down?
I was launching into a legitimate discussion, but that's fine.
Oh, sorry.
Moving on. Let me drink some tea.
I like Schlegel's dance moves a little too much.
You might find what you're after. That's one of the lines, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But he's an ordinary guy burning down the house, right? He broke. Much like Nobody, starring Bob Odenkirk. He does light the house on fire in that movie.
We will.
It was an
spoiler
answer
alert.
to Where Is My Beautiful House? It turned out he burned it down.
Can, Limp Bizkit Krew, that is where everyone can hang out. We can do a deep dive on the lyrics. I'll keep them up. We can go through that later.
Maybe
on.
Munger can come with like a book report or something.
We must. Speaking of book report, you always need to do your research to unpack the deep references, the beautiful multi-layers of his shops. Clayton Scribner, you're the only person left. What kind of deep level of intellectual beauty are you about to bestow on us with your U-Shop Bro entry?
So we were talking about
Is it
Domino's
the Noid
earlier.
on fire?
We were talking about Domino's. We were talking about Domino's earlier, folks. And I was thinking, what? Like they just relaunched the Noid. What would be the most viral, amazing way to retire the Noid once and for all? So I convinced Domino's to do a spring Burning Man, and I bought a drone in with my pandemic stimulus money.
Wow.
And this is actual footage of the festival.
Wow.
They're
Okay.
they're getting warmed up out there.
Here we go. We go live. This is not even a Photoshop. This is a live image that Clayton's providing at a Burning Man that doesn't exist. Here we go. That. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Look at the perspective.
Wow.
Yeah.
Couldn't
huge.
Couldn't be bothered.
The thing about it is he didn't even.
Couldn't even bring the fire. Couldn't even bring the fire to it.
No, if you know anything about Burning Man, they wait till nighttime. It's a daytime shot. They
No.
sit there,
Jeremy, our
encircle the Noid, and check out my perspective on that poop. It's like it's written into the sand.
All right, Jeremy, really quickly, things to take away from Clayton, what he just said. First of all, Jeremy, you don't know anything about Burning Man. It's not about the fire, even though Ryan and I clearly read that it's Burning Man. What do you personally burn?
Your own personal
But
Burning Man.
you know what?
Everyone has
about a
their own
fire.
interpretation.
But I will say, for
It's all
Clayton,
about the run-up, not the burn.
It is the Burning Man setup, as I don't know anything about it.
That's what it looks like. That's
From what I understand, that is what Burning Man looks like.
But Jeremy,
you could have maybe used some effect on the text instead of black to make it look like they'd written it into the sand.
Great. That's why you're the judge,
Yeah.
Jeremy. That's why you're the judge. Also, Judge Jeremy, remember that Clayton was like, did you see how I made the text a different perspective? Ryan and I are making images out of thin air. We're creating beauty in this life. Look what Ryan has done. Look what I
You
did.
guys both just stole the Blaze Pizza Blaze.
I don't think you need to lobby against my Photoshop for me to lose this week, dude. Just let Jeremy go through his process.
Okay, Jeremy, you have seen all three of our entries for You Shop Bro this week. Do you need to see them again? Do you have a ruling? Are you so preoccupied with your beautiful sunset you don't even give a shit about what we're doing?
Oh, were you guys
Oh,
showing
look at
the
it.
images? I was just
Oh,
looking
my
at the
God.
views.
We should-
Look at that sun. Look at those palm trees. Palm trees are so cool.
The best,
right?
yes, yeah.
Especially with the sunset and then they're backlit, and that's
Mm-hmm.
it's been getting darker too.
The best.
This is a really good fake background.
This is Jeremy, you provided the best visuals in the history of Polyester Blend. It's gorgeous. Thank you for setting this up. Thank you.
I am in fact the best shop.
What?
Wait, but there's there's a garage down there, kind of by your elbow, that has a green light. Is that correct?
It does.
They have
That is
like green
actually
novelty
an
light.
accurate-
Whoa, Ryan, I thought you were.
That garage actually does have a green light, like to the eye. It looks that same. shade
What
of
is
green as
this?
it looks on
What
the
is
screen.
this? The Great Gatsby? Tell him to shut the fuck up with that.
By
green
the way,
light.
Ryan, I thought you were. I thought you were doing a magic trick of some sort, where you're like, "What is this green light? What do we see down here?" And then he zooms in, and your shop is on that garage. I thought I was like, "Oh my god, he's gonna do the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life." He's a
Wait,
magician.
what is that?
That would have been amazing. That would definitely win you.
If you
It would have been amazing if the garage opened
Can
up
we
and
see
and I was
and
in
then
there.
it's or Bradford doing the say anything John Cusack boombox thing.
Yeah. Oh my
for no
god.
reason.
I was gonna say, Jeremy, Brad. All of a sudden, we zoom in, and Bradford walks into frame, and just looks at us and goes, and walks away. It's like, whoa! How did he do it? How has he done it? Ryan Bradford.
And then I open a Blaze Pizza. And
Oh my god, you're holding a Blaze Pizza. And you're with David Byrne and the Noid. That has been.
I like that we're just listing the things that wouldn't the show be better if we did this?
People, we always want to
would be
riff
interesting.
on what. Look at Clayton's face. He's given up on the entire show. Jeremy, your thoughts. Who do you think?
Is this what the show's like when you're sober?
I'm so glad you could finally be a part of the show, Clay. So, people,
I'm just trying to get a word in edgewise here. You got to really be rapid fire.
I've got Munger here. Let's see what Patrick.
Oh, Patrick Munger,
I'm
you're in the
just curious.
chat. Do you want to join, Pat? Are you ready for that? You got a cool shirt on. Pat, what are your thoughts on the shop tonight?
Yeah.
I didn't look at any of them.
He's not even. He's not.
I did see Burning Down the House. Can you just show that?
Yeah,
real quick?
here's Ryan's. Here's Ryan's. Let me blow it up for you. Let me blow it up.
The chat has my back, by the way.
Oh, really? Wait, hold
hold
on. Let me see.
All right, we have Mad Max, Gurky on Fire. Got it.
You got it? Okay, the next one, we move on to mine. It is, of course, the Burning Down the House that blew up the world. It was a pretty big deal back in the 80s. I don't know if you know about this, Pat. It was a pretty big deal. There's that.
Okay,
and then, man. Jeremy, you're a better. Pat's giving me nothing. I feel like I'm like so
he's
sorry.
just like, okay, I got it.
Got it. No laugh. And there's the Noid. That's Clayton's.
I mean,
So I'd say we have 3 solid entries.
Oh, you're so nice. Pat was about to say the opposite, by the way.
But Patrick's like they're all.
I do like Clayton's because it says I have to poop. I do find that very funny.
Yeah,
So
boy.
that's from the very first one. I don't know if you saw that one, Patrick. The very first 2 shot row. And Clayton, he knows I love it. So
the last one I won.
He milks it. That is not true. Clayton likes to paint himself as a martyr.
He always does that. It's his defense mechanism.
It's part of his trick.
When I'm attacked, I play dead.
Trying to get those sympathy.
I defer to the professional Jeremy.
All right, because of the extra details of adding himself into the composition, as well as setting Gurky on fire, I'm going to give it to Bradford.
This is bullshit, man. This is fucking bullshit. Oh, this is...
The judge is wise. The judge is correct.
Judge is not
Californians for
wise.
life.
This is California shenanigans. There's some sort of payment structure going on here. Also, the chat is about to lose their mind because they all love Clayton because he bribed them with fucking free Domino's pizza. That's why they all love him so much. I'm getting no respect for a reference to a song that was a hit in the 80s.
My shop got us to double digits. It's official. If you check
Yeah, Domino's is about to sue us. Like, how many times have you guys used the Noid? We're about to shut your shit down, man. This sucks. Jeremy.
Especially now that they need them. They're like renewing their trademarks on the Noid.
Oh yeah,
back.
Close
Clayton's
it down.
In trouble now.
I get a thing in the morning from YouTube. It's like, the history of polyester blend is off the internet. Goodbye. Thank you.
all the copywritten music, we don't care about that, but you can't use the Noid anymore.
You could play the Pieces of April soundtrack as long as you want, but the rest of that shit is shut the fuck down. Judge, even though you gave it to me twice in a row, I was going for my first ever hat trick. I think you wanted to avoid giving someone a hat trick. That might have swayed your judgment. Fair enough, but I respect the judge for next time.
If you want to impugn my integrity with accusations like that, if you listen to the YouTube chat, then like you came in third. So
first of all, the YouTube chat. Have we ever asked them for any opinion? I mean, these are some miscreant. Bad.
A lot of low lives.
Have you seen their chat master?
If they're thinking the chat master is not even there to put these people in order. If the chat thinks that David Byrne burning down the house, being burnt down by houses isn't number one, come on, chat. We got to have a serious talk. There's probably a lot of quagga muscles down there. If you're in that chat, by the way, quagga muscles, we're going to burn that chat down. So don't even think about entering our chat. We're going to smack you up, okay? This is the war against quagga muscles. Jeremy, thank you for doling out a little bit of time. Thank you for giving us that background. I know that you have your family there.
Which I am now disappearing into the darkness of it.
You are? You know that as much as Jeremy as we can get for the rest of the night, you're welcome.
Jeremy just stick it all the way out through Limp Bizkit, Krew, and his parents are like, "This is what you do on Mondays."
This is how you got through the pandemic. This is pretty pathetic.
Clayton, you know the pandemic's loosened, right? You can do something else.
Clayton's seeing the show in a whole new light. He's like, wait, this is what we've been doing for a whole year? What?
This is what the show's like.
What?
Jim?
This is what we're doing? Jeremy, we love you. Thank you. You're wrong about Ryan, but you're right about being a great person.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
When you're right, you're right. You're right. You're right.
You know, I'm in California, so it's very easy for Bradford to deliver bribes to me right now, too.
Bradford's going to come out of that garage with the green light and just shoot a cannon full of cash at you like a T-shirt cannon.
Just shoot all my Bitcoin at you.
Very good stuff.
It's the Gatsby green light.
It is the Gatsby green light. And Ryan, I will say your entry was like, I haven't gotten chills down my spine since Elon Musk hosted SNL. So thank you, my friend, for providing such a great entertainment for all of us that we all laugh so much at. We must go to a quick segment before we go to another music break, a little bit longer segment break. We're going to play 3 songs, and then we come back with another wonderful rendition of Utah City's quiz, which we come back after the break. But we ended it quickly earlier because Jeremy came in. Clayton, this is your moment. It's time to go to Zillow Talk. Clay,
Zillow Talk.
By the way, you definitely need to send me that so I can add that as a stinger.
Zillow
Talk.
I got 2 pieces of real estate news here.
All right, my friend, go ahead.
Well, where's the picture that's supposed to go with that image?
Oh, isn't it right there?
Oh, hold on. I gotta bring it up. Oh, yeah. Oh, go up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can see it pretty good.
Wait, Clay, explain what this segment is real quick. If people don't know. What is Zillow Talk? What is Zillow Talk?
Zillow Talk is just talking about what you see on Zillow.
Oh, yeah.
How am I not involved?
Oh,
Zillow?
Pat, now you are
Real
involved.
estate.
Pat, now you are involved. Go ahead, Pat. Help out.
Hey, we can talk about a sponsorship.
Help out our good friend Clayton through Zillow Talk. Top 25 salesman of real estate in the world.
This is an Avenues Butte. It's not for sale.
Uh-huh.
But any house that has a name, I'm gonna put here on Zillow Talk.
Zillow
Name of this house
Talk.
This name of this house is Cobble Knoll. It's one of the oldest duplexes in Salt Lake City. Many pseudo-famous local residents have occupied it, but look at the double bulb-out stylings there on that duplex there. It's on 4th Avenue in Salt Lake City. I walked past the other day and thought I'm going to put that up on Zillow Talk.
That's amazing, good stuff. Another great entry too.
Scroll down to the next link, though. We got some other real estate news here in Salt Lake.
All right, another entry into. Go ahead.
It's not real estate for sale, Patrick. Don't get all freaky out on you. This is just real estate.
Can I sponsor?
Yes,
absolutely.
We take Venmo,
Zillow
baby. So there's this new construction style called Mass Timber coming to Salt Lake City. It's a Chicago area company. It's we've had this construction with wood limited to 4 to 6 stories. Kind of that's why you see so many 4 to 6 story construction going on in Salt Lake City. It's like spreading like wildfire. Well, they've got this new style that can allow them to build higher and bigger. But the real story here is that this proposal is proposed for what I call beer pong corridor. It's on 13th East, like right by the Pie. They want to tear down the entire city block.
Whoa! Holy shit!
All the old streets down University Street, across the street from University, and an old church there.
Whoa!
That. And I
The Newman Center?
No, whatever that was. Yeah, it was the old like what used to be the seminary, like 50 years ago.
Okay.
I went to some
Because
classes.
every so often, because I was raised Catholic.
Catholic
that was like the cool church. If my parents,
No, it's not the Newman
were
Center.
sick, that's too bad.
It's south.
Okay. It's too bad
south
they're not
of the
tearing
Pie.
that down.
It's south of the Pie and what used to be, what is now Public Eds. That whole city block right
That's
there.
crazy. Good.
Yeah.
Dude, more Zillow Talk. I love Zillow Talk.
Anyway,
Bring this in, Clay.
Zillow Talk.
Good stuff.
Zillow Talk.
Very
Potentially
good
sponsored
stuff.
by Patrick Mugger. We take Venmo. Pat. We take Venmo.
We love Venmo.
Very good stuff, my friend. Very good stuff. People.
Oh my God.
People, we must go to a music break. But first, I am introducing a new thing. I hired, I just got the application for this person earlier today. And I've been wanting to do an actual real weather segment where we just give weather before our mid-music break. And so we must go to that really quickly before the music break. We just must go and check in. A new hire here at Polyester Blend, a new part of the Husky Boys. Let's go live to the weatherman cam. Poly Blend.
Oh, no.
Yes, Ryan. Good. It's so good to be here. My name's Travis. I just want to be here and tell you the weather. And I just want to say really quickly that it is, in fact, a very calm, kind of getting a little cold here in Salt Lake City. We are currently at 52 degrees. So back to you, Ryan. Another weather here, the first ever. I'm so glad to be a part of the Polyester Blend team. Hey, first of all, are you a quagga mussel? Are you sure you're... You sure you're not a quagga-muscle? No. I'm just a normal human person who lives on the planet, on the ground. I love Earth. I don't love the water, and I love the weather. Back to you, Ryan. I'm pretty sure, first of all, a goatee is very confusing. That's something that someone in the 90s would wear. Are you sure you're not a quagga-muscle? Nope, absolutely just a normal No, this is bullshit. I'm going to rip. Sorry, let me rip this off. I must rip this. And then I got to click this thing and then it'll work. Just hold on. Wait, that's not the right one. Hold on, we got to click this thing. We're working hard here, people. Always working hard on these bits.
It seems as if the quagga-mile is ripped Ryan.
Wait a minute! Quagga-muscle! You son of a bitch! You tried sneaking in here! You bastard! You know we're trying to kill you! You found me out again, Polyester Blend. This is Quagga-muscle. Out of here! We will get you in the end. We will never be defeated, Polyester Blend. Quagga-muscle, out! Poly Blend. He just Get out of here, Quagga-muscle! I'm gonna pop you in the face next time! Don't ever show up here.
Was that George W. Bush? I had to get up.
It was Quagga-muscle.
Oh.
We bought stand-up when Ryan was here, when you were gone, and we put a bunch of faces on that. That's why we have.
Wait, that wasn't Clayton Scribner in the studio?
It's a different person. But I'm telling you,
I'm like 2 weeks from being in the studio.
I know. I can't wait. By the way, Quagga-muscle, you show up again like that, we're gonna fuck you up. Okay, don't ever come in here again. And all of you Quagga-muscles, we're at war with you. Clayton Scribner, I have your song for the next music break. Our next music break starts off. Is this yours? Flowers? Yeah. Is that right? Flowers? Is that right, Clay? What are we playing?
The band is Camper Van Beethoven, and the song is Flowers. This is off of their 1985 release, Key Lime Pie, which I also like, just like Spring.
I love Spring. Love Key Lime Pie.
But this is about a song about flowers, and Spring is known for its flowers. I don't know if you guys know that or not.
Oh, new to us here in all Polyverse. The Polyverse has never heard of flowers. This is, again, a short segment. It's 2 songs, 5.5 minutes, and then I'm going to play a little bit of another thing I found. I will not play all of it, don't you worry. But 2-song set and then a little bit of a goof one at the third. 2-song set, the first one, Clayton's pick for Spring Songs, Flowers, by Camper Van Beethoven. Thanks for being here, everybody. We love you so much. As long as you're not a Quagga-muscle, we're so glad you're here. Jeremy, your whole family were wonderful. Thank you for being here. As of course, you can keep hanging out. We love you in the Utah Cities quiz, which is coming out after the break, along with Ryan's Comics Corner. We love you, Polyester Blend. We'll be back after 2-song set. Stick with us. Songs about spring. We love ya, Poly Blend. Poly Blend.
The drunken river, flowers growing by the burning branches, flowers growing out of my bones. On the toppled towers, flowers growing on an island above, flowers growing behind a mirror, behind a door, flowers growing. Of orange flowers roll down the stair, down from a star where they lie so long beneath the seasons dead among
Spring is in the air, and it's in our music. 2 songs about spring here on the Polyester Blend. Just having a great time with spring songs. We love good little spring songs. Don't you love them spring songs? That last pick was from Ryan Bradford. What was your pick, Ryan?
It's Angel Olsen. She's a great singer-songwriter.
Yes, indeed.
And that song just it's got that kind of dreamy kind of springtime feel.
I love it.
So
I love
springtime feel. Yes,
it's got a.
I love that springtime feel. You see, we love the spring. Well, you like spring? We get you a spring.
It's just in. It's a springtime feel.
It's a beautiful spring here. We got a beautiful spring here in the springtime. Very good stuff. I didn't play mine, but I just wanted to show you guys really quickly. Oh, that's not it. Is this it? Oh yeah. I was gonna play this song and then I decided not to, but I do love this guy. Just give you a little.
Spring! Flowers grow, reach for the sun. Beautiful colors for everyone.
That's what I feel like with spring, and I think I'm going to start dressing like that. I think that's my new thing. I love this man. I love the energy. Are you kidding me? I'm not trying to denounce this man completely. I think he's fantastic. One of the best, but springtime.
The season of winter.
That is one of the songs we will be playing here tonight in Polyester Blend, spring songs. But it's time for a great segment everyone loves so much. He does the work so we don't have to, because God knows it's rough stuff if you look at the work he has to do every week. He reads them. He brings them. It's time for Ryan's Comics Corner. Ryan, what do you got this week? Wait, let me go to your thing.
He reads them and brings them.
Ryan, what do we got in this week's?
Never gets old.
Never gets old.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're into not rough stuff, then you might want to sit this one out. Kind of slim pickings. Kind of slim pickings this week. But
when you say rough stuff, you just meant like this is gonna be rough.
This is normal.
It's gonna be rough.
This is normal.
This is normal. Normal, par for the course, unless you're a comics head, which I am, and I feel like maybe Pat's a comics head.
He loves
anyway,
it. He loves it. He loves it.
All right,
Pat's welcome to sponsor that segment too.
Oh yeah, Pat, could you just sponsor all of it?
Venmo. Yeah, could you just Venmo?
Could you Venmo Polyester Blend? Ryan,
give me the Venmo.
Give me the Venmo. Clay, I just put in the new stream
key.
Venmo, please. Clay, I just put in the new stream key, so I think it's going again.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Go ahead, Ryan. What do you got this week?
All right, so Pooch Cafe, Clayton Scribner's favorite cartoon comic. This one is a little crazy. I don't know how it fits into the canon of the Pooch Cafe, but we'll just get to it. So first panel, it says Dinosaur Cafe, and a word bubble coming from it. I did it. And so you got 2 dinosaurs sitting inside the Pooch Cafe, and one of them is like, I finally perfected the little leaf pattern in the foam on top of a latte. Next panel, closer up on him. It took 10,000 tries, but it was worth it. I finally got it right. And then the next panel, you see a giant meteor headed straight toward the Dino Cafe, thereby ending all that work, all that hard work.
Oh, that's what happened right before the dinosaurs died.
Mm-hmm.
And
does anybody know what this duck-billed, like horned thing dinosaur is called?
If Rob's in the
isn't it called a duck-billed dinosaur?
I think it is.
Dinosaur?
Hold on, let's look it up.
You got a Triceratops. I'm gonna say it's a Platysaurus.
Wouldn't that be too easy?
Dilophosaurus. That's what it is. That's what it is. No, what is it?
That's definitely what it is.
No, it's not a. I don't think it's that. I think it. What was it? Duck bill. What was it? Duckosaurus. Yeah, it's probably a Duckosaurus. Yeah, there we go.
Yes,
Duckosaurus.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. I think that's what it is for sure.
Anyway, I found that kind of
okay.
brought
Rob,
a little joy to my face.
Rob's got. Wait, he's got it. Okay, it's a Periosaurus. Rob, this is why Rob is a producer on the show. He knows how to do it. This is what Rob's. There it is. That's what it is.
Wow,
you see
Rob,
it?
bringing them.
Rob, way to go, buddy. That's. So yeah, so that guy's he's a barista in the dinosaur times. A lot of people won't tell you that. The fake media won't tell you that's what the That's what that dinosaur's job was, which we all know.
How do you say that? Parasaurolophus?
All right, well,
Parasaurolophus?
Let's do this. I think we can do this really quickly. We can go Google Translate, and then we're gonna put it. And then
Parasaurolophus.
Did you guys know that it just came out that T-Rexes worked in packs?
Yes, I did see that. We should have talked about that. Rob,
How terrifying.
We need to have Dinosaur Corner. That's what we need.
Parasaurolophus.
Parasaurolophus.
Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus.
Oh,
okay. We've got it. Never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but it's not gonna fly.
Not gonna. Not gonna fly like a pack of T-Rexes.
Thanks, Clay. Bad attitude. Thanks, Clay. Bad attitude.
I'm just looking at our numbers and
Thanks,
speaking
Clay.
of packs.
Bad attitude.
Speaking of packs, woo!
Ooh, they fell. Ooh, yeah.
Violent for the exits.
Wow. Okay. So
let's keep going on this.
The Comics Corner going.
Pack up your shit and eat it. Pack up your shit and eat it.
Go ahead. Go next one. We got another Comics Corner. Another.
All right.
Jeff.
So yeah, we have two quick ones, and I just put them in because they're thematically linked, and you will see why in a second. We got first one, Garfield by our favorite Jim Davis. John is sitting on his chair, and Garfield's napping on his lap, and Garfield's thinking, John may not be perfect. Second panel, he does make a good pillow. That's what Garfield thinks. Then in the third and final panel, John is like, want to hear about my day? And Garfield says, shh, pillows don't talk.
Zillow talk.
Zillow talk.
This is paid by Clayton Scribner. Another reference to Zillow Talk.
Zillow Talk.
God damn it! I didn't have that. Zillow Talk.
Very funny.
We're all laughing. Very funny stuff. This is what people on Facebook are missing out. If you're on YouTube, you're getting an exclusive right now. Hilarity coming your way in the form of amazing comics. Any thoughts on this, Pat? Any thoughts on this?
That's what my wife says.
Oh,
nice.
She's right next to me. She's giving me a dirty look.
Because you're a talking pillow.
Sick joke, bro.
All right, everybody. We go back to we go to the next one. The last one. Hopefully this isn't
thematically.
Hopefully this isn't horrible. Oh, wait a minute. It is. It's Hagar the Horrible.
We got Hagar the Horrible by Chris Brown. Ooh,
Sammy Hagar.
Name.
That's going to be like one of the reviews for Sammy Hagar's solo records, Bradford. Sammy Hagar the Horrible. Another edition.
Do you think when with all this shit with Chris Brown came out, like Hagar the Horrible author was like, no, not me, don't cancel me.
Turns out the real horrible was Chris Brown, not the author of Hagar the Horrible. More to you. Let's go live.
We're coming up though.
Good stuff
right.
though.
Okay, so this is a two-paneler. You got some woman shouting from a castle, "Save yourself, Your Majesty!" And from off screen is like, "I can." And then second panel, it shows the Queen being carried off by Hagar and his crew, and she's like, "The cat is sleeping," and you can see that she's got a cat on her lap.
Whoa! What?
And yeah, these were both today.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What? Or wait, what? Wow. That is very
Jim
weird.
Davis, Chris Brown conspiracy nexus.
Right.
Yep. Mind meld. Anyway,
wow.
So that's Comics Corner.
People, this is
that's Comics Corner.
Ryan,
That's Comics
Clay,
Corner.
your thought on this cat lap infusion here tonight in Comics Corner?
Scroll up to the first one real quick.
Absolutely.
I need to re-soak that one in. Oh yeah, no. Scroll away. I just love Comics Corner. It was fantastic. Thank you so much, Ryan.
Thank you.
You read
Thank
it,
you, Clay Dog.
bring it. Another one in the books.
In the book, in the comics, in the funny.
Very good stuff.
Yeah.
Google, what do you think?
Maybe we should.
Another
we
great
should,
Comics Corner. Another
Oh,
great
thanks, Google.
comics corner.
You know, maybe we should start doing our own since these are not great. And maybe we could appreciate them more when ours suck worse. You even comics, bro?
Don't push your luck. Clayton is a dick.
Okay. No worries.
Wow, Google.
Wow.
I
Man,
want more
this-
comics. This is sick ass shit.
You know, this reminds me of when this, like, doing that was funny in, like, 1988 when the first home computers had the capability. Here we are, 30 years later.
I think it's funnier now.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Rudy's back.
Yeah.
God damn it. I wanted to do this. We will end Comics Corner with one final... Oh, wait, let's just do that.
And here we are, Clayton being more of a sicked.
Sick.
People, he has read them. He has brought them. You have read them. You have hated them. It is another great edition of Ryan's Comics Corner. Thank you, Ryan, for bringing
He reads them and brings them. Thank you.
another great edition
read 'em,
here
brings 'em.
tonight. He reads them and brings them. People, before we get to another music break, we must go back to what is now an ongoing tradition. It will be going on for a very long time because there are 306, according to the list we have, of cities in the Utah City world. We have a glasses-wearing cool shirt dude being made fun of by his wife, not unnatural in his world. She's constantly like, you wrote another
He always
quiz?
gives me shit, Ryan.
You wrote more questions for that quiz? When are you going to stop wasting your time, Patty? When are you going to fix the gutters? That is
Sell another house.
We need the money. I want to buy more comics to laugh and laugh.
I love gold.
I love gold. People, we are going into the depths of our beautiful trivia portion of the Polyester Blend, where a battle is about to brew between two of these boys. He's already been up, but now he's drinking tea. Will this be a detriment to him? We must start.
Oh, he put on the fedora for this.
Oh, he's not even in We're not even in Limp Bizkit Krew yet. People, it is time. Utah City's Quiz is a game between Clayton and Ryan. Utah City's Quiz is a game. Clayton's ahead, but he's drinking tea. Will he see the right answer? He is kind of a dick.
Oh my God.
People,
What the hell?
it is another edition of Polyester Blend's Utah City's Quiz. Utah City's Quiz, where Ryan and Clayton go head to head in the battle of knowledge about Utah cities. We've done 10 of them. Clayton is up to a commanding lead. But maybe this week we might get a little bit of I don't know, maybe something will happen this week. We don't know.
I don't think so.
We don't.
Oh, will it involve cheating?
It could possibly involve cheating. We always have to worry about this. I just realized I don't have any of the things up. Clayton, we have brought back. Last week he had to take a timeout. He was just winning too many. He was winning too many awards as being a great realtor in the fine state of Utah, the city of Utah. He was winning all these awards, and he had to stop finally and take a break. He's back now. He is failed treasure hunter, successful trivia writer. Patrick Munger, the reason you've been here this whole night is because you are back and have written some questions for us tonight. What do you think, my good friend? What do you think about this week's quiz?
I think we have some fun questions.
Yes.
About a sweet little town.
Yes.
That not many of us have been to.
Before we reveal it, Pat,
I'm getting that there's a lot of those because we've now done 10.
Uh-huh.
And I think maybe one of them was over 500 people.
Yeah, that's right. There's not a lot. I realize that the majority of cities on this list, so when I do a random number generator for all the, like, okay, this is going to be the city of the week, a majority of our cities in the state of Utah are very small. So it looks to be that we will, in fact, have a lot of small cities where that means that our good friend Patrick and I will have a hard time writing these questions, but we will try our damnedest.
Thank goodness you have the internet.
Thank goodness we do have it. This is what it looks like right now. The purple is Clayton, the yellow is Ryan. You can see that Clayton has way more of a pizza face, even though Ryan loves Blaze Pizza. Clayton has zit up this entire state. He's got pimples everywhere, but we want to pop Ryan's knowledge and see if he wins here tonight. The score is 8-2. Ryan really needs this. We must find out what the city of the week is. What is the city? Minersville. Minersville, Utah is.
Patrick, we've been to Minersville together before.
What? Is this an advantage I didn't know about? Explain this story. Explain
when we went
this.
to Beaver.
Yeah, Ryan, we did an article for a now defunct newspaper in 2000.
Whoa.
21 years ago, called The Best of Beaver, where we spent an entire weekend in Beaver, and we went out to Minersville because it is. I don't want to give anything away.
So what was out in Minersville?
Pig farms.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Wow. Ryan,
Is there a question about pig farm?
oh my God, Jeremy's back. Jeremy, way worse of a background. Why didn't you just go live in a black void? This sucks. It's not as good as what you had before.
It's the same background. This
Sucks.
is just what happens.
Totally
once the
sucks.
sun sets.
It's one of the worst.
Yeah,
one of the
sorry.
worst I've ever seen. No, Jeremy, thank you. I'm glad you're back. Thank you for knowing that your duties extend beyond you, Shopro. You, of course, make sure that there's no nefarious stuff, no bad stuff going on during the quiz. You help us up with that. People, if you don't.
And I'm sure that if my family was on the fence before, that Ryan's County Quiz theme song singing cemented their love for the show.
Oh, thank God. They truly finally love the show. And that's all I wanted.
I assume so. I walked back over here, so I didn't get the reaction.
All we want is if we could build it 2 parents at a time. That's all we're trying to do with the show. That's how we're going. That's our strategy. We've talked about this for many, many years, how we're going to build the show. It's through parents of the show. And we love you, and whoever's watching, we love you for being here. If you've not been here before, here's how it works. We have a 5-question quiz plus a bonus. The person who won last time gets to go first in choosing the coin flip, and that will give them command of question number 5. Each question is worth 1 full point. The other person can steal for 0.5. If there's someone in the chat who wants to join and be a part of the quiz, well, I guess we have. Oh, we got Jeremy. He can't be a part of it. I will put the link to the Zoom in the chat. If you want to join and be a lifeline for these guys, you can absolutely.
We can always ask the Matthews family.
Oh, that's right. The Matthews. Okay, they're the lifeline. That's it. Never mind. They're the lifeline. Scream it out.
All the other ones, you guys can go kick rocks.
Yes,
they're the lifeline.
Get the hell out of here. Minersville is the subject, but we must first find out who will go first in question number 5. Clayton, you won last week's quiz. We do a coin flip. Is it heads? Is it tails for command of question number 5, Clayton?
It's going to be heads.
It's going to be heads. A head full of a trilby. Ryan, are you a little intimidated? He put on the trilby for this.
Very intimidated.
He says that his head is full of trilby. Let's find out. Oh!
Turn it up. Can't be right all the time. If I was, then it'd be cheating.
Ryan, you get to go first in question number 5. This will help, hopefully, in you getting closer into being the winner this week and getting closer in the general Utah Cities quiz. We are, of course, doing Minersville. There's a picture. I looked this up earlier. There's Todd's Market in Minersville, the only market. Just here's a little bit of the advertisement this week. I just wanted to show you guys that if you are looking for raw shrimp, if you are looking for a little bit of raw shrimp, I want you to know.
Who stacks their watermelon
$6.99. If you need some raw shrimp, go down to Minersville, pick up that raw shrimp at Todd's Market. But Ryan, you're not the person who's going first. The person who's going first is, of course, Clayton Scribner. Clayton Scribner, you, because you won last week, get to go first in question number 1. Pat, by the way, you should have the link to the questions, or do you have your questions ready when
I have my questions ready, sir.
Okay. Just hang out for a second. The first 2 are me. My friend Clayton Scribner. Clay Dog, you have been amazing. You've been on an amazing roll with the quizzes lately, putting into question Ryan's win of Utah County's quiz, which, remember, you lost, Clay. You
Not
lost.
sure that was ever in question.
Well, you lost. You lost Utah County's quiz, so you're putting into question why Ryan ever won. Show your possible lost opportunity at winning the Utah County Quiz by telling. This is an opportunity to show that you really should have won that by telling us which county is Minersville, Utah in. I give you 4 options. Which county is Minersville, Utah in? Is it A, in Iron County? Is it B, in Beaver County? C, Millard County? Or D, Paiute County? Which county is Minersville in? For 1 full point, Ryan can steal for 0.5. Jeremy, if your family's willing to be the lifeline, Clayton has a lifeline.
Beaver County is B.
Beaver County. Why do you feel that way? Why do you feel that way?
Because I'm fairly confident of the correct answer.
Is it that?
Because he wrote an article.
Yeah, is it that shit?
Beaver?
Is it that shit I'm just hearing right now that Pat never brought up earlier when we were writing the quiz? Oh my God! It is Beaver County, Pat. That is the kind of fucking information I need, my
He
friend.
knew that anyways.
Clayton, you're off to a great start in commanding lead in
Pat
the Utah
honestly
quiz.
probably didn't remember.
Oh, that's fair enough.
No.
Fair enough.
Well,
We were pretty hungover.
Well, what a shocking turn of events to hear
I
that.
just remember going to a massive mega pig farm when you're kind of hungover is not really this.
it was very upsetting.
Oh boy, it sounds upsetting. Ryan, you know what?
Did they slaughter the pigs? What?
Not
No,
in
they
front
were
of us.
all alive.
They
Like,
were
you know,
just
there was a
adorable.
there was a massive fire, like there on that farm in Minersville, like 5 years ago, when like 200,000 pigs died.
Oh no!
They got them stuffed in there.
Clay, that was the
bring down the episode. Jesus.
Clay, that was the final question. How many pigs were burnt in a fire in Minersville? What the fuck? What is going on? That's crazy.
That wasn't that also, but that wouldn't be the first time we had to guess at the size of an animal massacre.
Was it?
Yeah, remember we had to do the chickens?
Oh.
The chickens of Tooele County.
Wait, what were they? The chickens or the sheep?
The chicken.
No,
it was the Dugway.
You had to guess
Dugway.
what animal. You
It
had
was
to guess which animal.
Yeah, it was the Dugway. It was the Dugway sheep massacre. Is the question I was asking about. Oh, fair point. We do have a fair.
And this is when everybody in the polyester blend vegans up. Speaking up on.
We have a fine tradition of slaughter of animals on the Polyester Blend Cities or Counties quiz. Ryan, we love to go to YouTube for your questions. You're next in question number 2 for 1 full point. Ryan, look at your screen right now. I'm going to play a little bit of a video just to give you a taste of it. It won't be, the question will not be in here, but let's just take a look. What do we got here?
Boiling water for oatmeal this morning because it's a cold, cloudy morning.
I love the YouTubes, man.
Good
It's
morning.
only 15 minutes
Oh,
long.
wow. My glasses broke, and so I was trying these, but they're not the right strength, so I got to take these off. Guess I'll be buying some glasses today. Guess it's a good thing it's moving day.
Coming to life
People!
in a serial killer's basement.
No, this, my friend, this is a
that her
video.
van? I'm sorry. Am
This
I
is a
insulting her
van. This is a van. In this Ryan Bradford for 1 full point. In this video from YouTuber Deborah Dickinson, where we learn she's living the life seemingly connected to that of Frances McDormand, Ryan, okay? In the movie No Man Land, a recent topic of a You Shop Bro that Tim Bacon has failed horribly at. She is living out of her van and traveling the country in this So kind of like Frances McDormand. I couldn't believe this, Ryan. I searched Minersville and I found this video. She's living out of her van and traveling the country. In this video, she is about to leave her stay at Minersville Lake, named after the city of the week. But guess what? I was like, wait a minute. This seems so close to Frances McDormand in No Man Land. I looked at her channel. Watch this, Ryan.
I don't remember how to do this. Okay, here's the little thing. You twist it back.
Oh, she's celebrating. He needs to get that windsock on.
I love it. Real big wind.
Yeah. Maybe it won't. But I didn't want to do it inside because I didn't want to put a hole in my roof. Sorry about the wind.
She's nice about the wind.
Okay, all right. Oh man, I wish I could help her.
Here's to Nomad Land. Good luck. Best truly congratulations, because I know you're going to rock it.
That's right, everybody. It turns out that Deborah was, in fact, in No Man Land. And that Oscar night, she hangs out with her fellow van travelers because the...
So we are having
okay.
Oscar party in the middle of the desert. And I want to thank Sue Ann again for bringing us our bottle of champagne. We're having mimosas.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Badass.
That is thank you to Searchlight Pictures and Bob.
Searchlight Pictures sent them a bunch of champagne because they were in No Man
I
Land.
hope they got more than champagne.
I hope so too. They should have gotten money for this stuff. But Ryan, it's amazing that I was like, wow, this seems like Frances McDormand in No Man Land. Yes, she was in. Deborah was in No Man Land, being a part of this whole van traveling life. But we go back to the original video, Ryan, because that's where the question is. Ryan, in this video about her staying in Minersville, near the lake, Minersville Lake, she ends the video and her stay at the lake by doing one last thing before she leaves. Okay, she's a nomad life. She's got to leave. She does one last thing in Minersville before she leaves. Ryan, I give you 4 options for 1 full point. You can use Jeremy's family as a lifeline. What is the last thing Deborah does in Minersville before she packs up and moves along? Is it A, clean her van toilet? Is it B, fill up on gas? Is it C, send a postcard? Or is it D, take a shower? For 1 full point, Ryan, or Clayton can steal, you can use your lifeline. What does she do? What does Deborah do before she leaves Minersville?
I'm gonna say A, clean her van toilet.
No lifeline. You're just going for it.
I'm going for it.
Oh, buddy, you love to hear this sound. Because that means your good friend.
Use your lifeline.
Yeah, exactly. Also, you love when Clayton beats you in the city quiz, apparently, because you love that you just gave him an opportunity to pull ahead. Clayton, clean her van toilet is off the table. You can use your lifeline for 0.5. Is it fill up on gas, send a postcard, or take a shower?
I wasn't looking at the answers, but you did like pause extra long on the shower, so it was like take a
Well, me looking
other places.
Me looking back and forth between the video, my questions, and that.
Thought it was gonna take another turn there. I don't think I've ever done this. I'm gonna this is a 2-parter. I'm gonna say happy birthday to Charlie Gerke. Charlie Gerke's birthday.
Oh, wait a minute. Why don't I know about this? Charlie!
No, it's in the chat.
Charlie! Get on the goddamn show, Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie can
be
be
the
my
lifeline.
But I'm gonna Charlie can be Bradford's lifeline. I'm gonna ask the Matthews family to help me out with this one.
Lifeline! He's using his lifeline.
Right. I don't know why they would possibly know this.
This is exciting. All right, well, they might be slightly behind because they're actually watching on YouTube. Let's. They need to.
They're still doing the. The mimosa. She's still trying to open up the champagne bottle.
They haven't turned it off yet. So
Damn it, Janine! Okay, when I type really fast, I miss the L. Tell Janine she's right. I missed the L in Minersville.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
God damn it!
All right, they're turning down the sound. So now I need to turn on the laptop speaker.
We love a non-complicated.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
Wait! You used your lifeline. Used your lifeline.
Okay.
I didn't realize it was gonna take a lifetime, if you know what I mean.
Well, you know, it's
just worth it. I love this entertainment. It's
very entertaining.
You know, you get to see how it happens. That's part of the thrill.
Just being a dick. Just fulfilling my destiny.
All right. For some reason. All right. How do we get this to work?
Oh, this is like polyester blend at its personified.
Did you guys see the question? Does anyone have a strong opinion on the answer?
Taking a shower?
Here we go.
Send the postcard?
Clayton blew it.
I'm
Clayton
glad you
blew
guys
it.
are-
Clayton
No,
blew it.
It's
Clayton
not
blew
over.
it. Clayton blew it. Clayton
over
blew
yet,
it.
bud.
You saw the woman from Nomadland, right? So the question is, when she was in Minersville, not Minersville.
Damn it, Janine!
What was the last thing she did before she left town?
Fill up on gas.
Send a postcard or take a shower.
Van Forlitman was wrong. So you got fill up on gas, send a postcard, or take a shower.
Send a postcard.
You know what?
Okay, so
That's a slam dunk. Let's do it.
the women say send a postcard, the men say fill up on gas.
All right.
Hey, I know, you and your affiliation with gas, I get it, but I'm going to go with send a postcard.
Send a postcard. Thank you, Jeremy's family, for being Clayton's lifeline. It gives me nothing but happiness. Thanks for watching the show. Gives me nothing but happiness to tell you that you've done a great job in losing a bunch of failures over at the Jeremy house.
I would have said send a postcard.
Even though we love you all, thank you for watching. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank
I thought
you
it
for
was sweet.
participating.
But I
It
guess-
is, in fact, take a shower. No one gets a point in question.
No one was voting for take a
Every
shower.
time
I know it's complicated stuff over here at Polyester Blend, and we ask very.
Did she do it in the Flying J, or did she do it?
Let me. I'll show you guys the. I'll show what she says.
Show the shower scene.
Oh, she's got.
And we're working it out to where it works for us. He can go on and find a campsite, which is what we think we'll be doing from now on, and I can take as much time as I need to get ready and go. But one more thing, and that is to go take a shower. You guys be sure and check out the video on why I use a diaper bag. Well,
Yeah.
Hey,
she's got
She
it.
knows what she's doing, everybody. She knows what
Yeah.
she's fucking doing. All right, everybody. It is time for Pat, failed treasure hunter, successful trivia writer. Pat, we are doing city history about mining. So I hope you're ready with that.
Are you ready?
I am very ready. Pat, go ahead and that's not what I want. There it is right there. What do we got here, Patty? Oh, no, don't say that. Just go ahead and tell us what's going on.
Who is
over
up?
here. Oh, it is Clayton. Clayton for 1 full point.
All right, Clayton, you ready?
Yep.
All right. Minersville was settled in 1859 at the direction of Brigham Young due to a mine being found on site by the cousin of Joseph Smith, Jesse N. Smith. What metal was the church hoping to mine from the town?
Mimosas. Definitely mimosas.
Was it A, silver, B, lead, C, molybdenum, or D?
That has got to be misspelled, right?
No, that's it. Or D, zinc.
That's how you spell molybdenum?
Yep.
This whole time I've been spelling it wrong. Why on earth?
For 1 full point.
I'm going to say zinc, D.
Zinc, which I believe is good on the nose when you need to protect from the sun, or at least was at some point. Patrick, what sound effect should I play?
I think it goes womp womp womp.
That is right, Clayton. You're a dumb bastard. You don't know anything about anything. No.
You don't know anything about Minersville.
That means, Ryan, you could steal for 0.5. Crawl your way back in this quiz. Is it A, silver, B, lead, or is it C? Pat, how do you say it?
Molybdenum.
I'm gonna say lead.
For 0.5. I accidentally showed it earlier. Maybe he saw it. I don't know. People, it is in fact lead! We got a 0.5 for Ryan. He's clawing his
go
way
to the
back
judge, see if there was a flash of the correct answer. What does
Well,
the judge
it doesn't
say?
say it. It doesn't say it anyway.
Yeah, and they all look like that anyways.
All right.
So
That
I'm
cube.
gonna say we all saw the screen.
It was before Clayton even answered.
Prior to Clayton's answer,
Yes.
so Clayton was privy to the same
Yes.
preview
So be it.
screen
So
as
be it.
Bradford.
This
So
is
be
why
and
you're
it, and
wise.
it doesn't say lead.
Jeremy, this is why you're the judge. You are wise. You get things. Patrick, your next question goes to Ryan for 1 full point. He could pull ahead and be in the lead moving into question 5. He has the lead in. But Pat, what is the next question you want to ask?
All right, Ryan Bradford. In 1978, the U.S. banned lead from being used in all household paints. What album, recorded in 1978 at ABBA's Polar Studios in Stockholm, also marked the end of Led Zeppelin?
I give you 4 options. Pat, I saw the answer, but I put them all in there. I put them all in there in 4 options, Pat. Read them all.
Really?
Well, because I wanted the 4 questions thing going on. You'll see. Though.
Oh wait, he's a multiple choice.
You'll see. You'll see here, Pat. Read them off. You read them off here, Pat.
In Through the Outdoor, Presence, Coda, or D, Ramp to Middle Earth?
Oh God.
Which
Lego's gonna kill me.
Which Led Zeppelin album was their last in 1978? The same year.
I thought it was Get the Lead Out.
What year? The same year that lead, which was the reason Minersville exists, was taken out of paint.
C? Is it Coda?
C, Coda. Pat, which noise should I make?
Hit the sad one.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Don't be sad.
I wonder if any of my family members.
Yes,
would have
ask.
known the last Led
Well,
Zeppelin.
Clayton doesn't get a lifeline, and
Yeah, he
Ryan
doesn't
couldn't.
get one.
Yeah, can I get a lifeline?
By the way, Ryan, don't feel bad. Pat, what did I say when you asked me that question earlier?
I don't remember.
I said Coda. So Ryan, don't be sad. I said the same
My
thing.
understanding is that Coda was a compilation that was released after.
He's
Homeboy
looking it
died.
up on his screen. He's looking it up on his screen right now.
My understanding is that it's a compilation. My also understanding is that the correct answer is either A or B, and I'm going to go with Presence.
Presents! Clayton, look to your screen right now. That is the album cover for the album In Through the Outdoor.
Well, that's unfortunate.
But Ryan,
Is that any good songs on that one?
I don't know actually. I never really listened to that album because it was the last. I was ditching it out. It was dumb. Ryan,
Coda was technically last.
you're right though. But Clay, you get .205 because you got that the fact that was a compilation, and I didn't even know that. So .025 to Clay.
I didn't know Coda was a compilation either.
I
so,
did not know that.
yeah.
The Jazz were down by 18 points, and they have pulled within 5 with 2.5 left.
Sports Roundup.
Big game,
update.
big game, big game.
The last question
Not that I'm paying attention to anything else but this quiz.
Of course. The last question goes to Pat. But before then, it's question number 5. Ryan, you needed this. You're down a little bit. You need this to stay alive. You, my friend, get to go first in question number 5. And it is another YouTube question. Let me play this for 1 full point, Ryan. Just take a gander of this.
Now, how old are you, Cheryl?
81.
81. Okay.
Yeah. Old enough to vote.
Good.
But they run them, they hit.
Ryan, this is a video I found that was originally, of course, filmed not in this generation, not in this decade. It was filmed in 1993. I found it while searching around Minersville on YouTube. This guy, his channel, let me read it off to you. He's obsessed and put all these videos up from 1993. In researching Minersville, Ryan, I stumbled across this video posted by the YouTube channel Ron Ribedu. Basically, all the videos he has posted are related to the topic of, quote, sulfur horses, Ryan. Sulfur horses, a type of wild horses found in and around the area of Minersville. The video I am showing here, seemingly Ron is interviewing locals of Minersville in 1993 about these wild horses. I looked into it a little more and found out about the origin of sulfur horses, a subset of wild horses found in the United States, okay? There is, of course, a very hot topic. It's a hot button issue with wild horses where we're over what the 1971 Wild Horses Act allows for wild horses. People are like, you can't kill these animals. The ranchers are freaking out. It's a very hot topic issue. But I'm not asking about that. Ryan, my question is about these sulfur horses, Ryan, what is the origin of these sulfur horses, a subset of wild horses found in the Minersville area? Ryan, I give you four options. Ryan, for 1 full point to pull ahead. A, are the horses once used for the mining in the area? Okay, what these horses are. B, are the horses gotten loose from early Spanish explorers? Are they C, English horses stolen from early Mormons? Or D, horses who have adopted to drink brackish or salt water, which is found in the West Des? What are the sulfur horses? What makes them sulfur horses? Ryan, for 1 full point to pull ahead, what do you think it is?
I'm going to use a lifeline.
Lifeline! Jeremy, in 20 minutes, will you give us the answer?
Yes, definitely.
This is a complicated one. This is a complicated one. Using his lifeline.
Yeah, this is going to be I'm going to have to recap. I don't even understand the question.
Oh, wait. The question is, Jeremy, there is a subset of wild horses near Minersville called sulfur horses. What is their origin? Are they horses once used for mining? Horses gotten loose from early Spanish explorers? Horses that were English horses stolen from Mormons and they just got loose? Or is it D, horses who have adopted to drink brackish salt water?
You know what? Actually,
okay.
I'm just going to guess.
Saying it's not D.
Oh, it's not.
We're getting a very strong.
You used your lifeline.
Probably D.
Well, okay. So my reasoning for D.
Why are the wheels? Are the wheels off right now? What's going on?
So my reason for D, was because there is vocabulary in it that had to be clarified, and I don't think Ryan would write.
That's a good point.
But I'm pretty
A
sure
vocabulary.
brackish is misspelled there. Pretty sure. I feel like kind of offsets the clue.
That could be an intentional. Well, I shouldn't talk.
It's never intentional. It's never intentional. When I type in this font, if I type too fast, it leaves out letters. Hence, Minersville.
So the other ones sound like they would have been made up, and that's my reasoning.
Well, going with the one Janine thinks is wrong could be a good strategy. Based on what she said about her previous lifeline away. But what do you think, Janine? You think
Soundmaster with the voice of reason, with the all the words you say sound so perfectly. What are you going to say to Ryan as a lifeline?
correctly narrow it down to Farmington in California last time through the lifeline? He just picked the wrong one between those two. So there's something.
Tell Janine, don't worry, Ryan doesn't know anything. He's always so far behind, so don't worry about it.
It's true. Yeah, there's no hope for me in this quiz.
He's a lost cause. He's like me trying to spell.
Well, A sounds the most boring, so I'm leaning toward A, and I don't stand by saying that it can't possibly be B.
It can't be D? Okay, well, okay. I will go for A.
A! Using your lifeline, the sweet Janine throws out A to help you, and we love and respect Janine. We know that. That doesn't change anything, but I hate to say it. Janine, blame me. Blame me for how I write and know how words work. Okay, Janine? Blame me. Ryan, you've failed again.
I'm ready to go.
What do you got, Bubba?
I think it's got to be the Spanish explorers' horses.
Oh, why do you think that, my friend?
Oh, it just sounds cool. Sounds like something somebody would be searching for. It also sounds really hard to find. Not sure why they're called sulfur horses. It could be C too, but I'm going to go with B because I think it's cooler.
B is your answer.
Mm-hmm.
We must go to the screen where I had to do a little bit of research. I found this website that described them. There are not a lot of articles talking about this. They are, in fact, horses that were let loose by Spanish explorers, and they have basically not bred with other wild horses, making them almost pure of what was delivered from the Spanish world that are now living out in the middle of the desert. I don't know.
I got to think those don't exist.
I don't know where they are anymore, but they are. There's a lot of research about it. There's out there. Clay!
They did exist.
Booyah!
Huh?
They
blah,
did.
blah, blah.
Oh, Clay Dog, you are at 1.5. Ryan's at 0.5, but Ryan, don't be sad.
Oh, I got that 0.052. 0.025.
That got lost because you're wearing the Trilby, so you lost that 0.025. I gave you a point, and then I took it away. This is for all the marbles. We're close enough where it's not a runaway. For the final question, we must go to our good friend and trusted trivia writer, Patrick Munger, for the final question. Patrick!
I know Clayton is on the edge of his seat because of the game.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what he's talking about. There's
0.5. It's not over for the quiz.
Clarkson did it, and then he didn't do it.
I know.
Come on, man. I'm a little behind here.
What do we got?
Okay, here we go. So I mentioned earlier Jesse N. Smith, the cousin of Joseph Smith, who originally discovered the mines in Minersville. He had 5 wives and 44 children. His first child was born when Smith was 18 years old. Closest to the pin, how old was he when he sired his last child?
Closest to the pin, Jesse N. Smith, who founded Minersville. What was his age? When he sired his last child? Closest to the pin, I am going to say Clayton has to go first.
44 kids?
No.
5 wives, 44 children.
And by the way, this week, Clayton, you have to go first.
No.
No.
I had to go first.
No.
Last week I had to go first.
No. I've 8-week rule. 8-week rule. You have to go first. Sorry, buddy.
No.
8-week rule. 8-week rule.
8-week rule?
Sorry, bud.
Oh, is this what you're pulling out of your ass?
8-week rule.
Well, I'm going to pick it, and Bradford's going to have to pick over or under. It's just what it is. So
wait, is it closest to the T?
Closest to the pin.
Yeah, so you're going to have to. I'm going to pick 61, and you're going to have to think older or younger.
61 from Clay for the win, Ryan. 61. What do you think, buddy?
I'm going to say 60.
60. Patrick, what is the right answer?
70 years old.
Oh my God, Ryan!
His first child was 52 when the last child was born.
Ryan.
Hell yeah.
You know he was
yeah.
going to go over. Clayton, my friend, you have pulled it out of your... No, you actually did a great job the entire time. Clayton Scribner, you keep your demanding lead on the Utah City.
Demanding and commanding.
Demanding.
Whatever.
Well,
from Minerville, and from Bacchus. The real loser here is me in my spelling attempts. We'll make
Beautiful quiz, guys. Good questions. Thank you so much.
We worked really hard. Patrick, we love you. Keep doing this. I love you, my friend. We are going
quick housekeeping note, by the way, is Mixmaster Janine, while always wrong, has never eliminated a correct answer. Because she was correct that it was not D, so she did steer Ryan away from D.
That's true.
And
Yeah,
she
no.
was correct when she narrowed it down the last time.
And this is why Jeremy is a dear sweetheart, because he points out the smart things always about Janine, because she can do no wrong. And Jeremy, you're a sweet boy to making a good point that Janine is always a good lifeline. She's my lifeline that I want to see and be a part of. I love you, Janine.
You've got to use, her as a consultant rather than
Absolutely.
just make her bear all the burden.
I know. Well, the burden.
She tells you something's wrong, you can trust her.
The burden's on me, where it's like the grammar and the spelling's like, "How do questions of the city work?" And it's like, Ryan, we need you to step it up, buddy, if you're going to write these quizzes. We love you all. Thank your family, Jeremy, for being a part of this. And we will be back after a 2-song set. For whoever's around, the Zoom link is in there. We're going to join the Limp Bizkit crew. Quick 2-song set. We come back with the Limp Bizkit crew. Great job, Clayton. Ryan, figure out your life, my friend. Figure out your life. I'm going to play.
You're going to have to figure out a way to cheat.
I know, he's got to figure out a way to cheat. I'm going to play 2 songs really quickly. The first one is the Lemon Drops from the Nuggets Volume 4. And then another song after that. 2-song set, Polyester Blend, wrapping up our spring songs. We come back with the Limp Bizkit crew. The Zoom link is in the YouTube chat. Thank you all for being here. We love you so much. Pepe! Skig. Spring has sprung, the last song of our sick, sweet, super cool spring songs, ending our spring song mix tonight. We have enjoyed our entry into the spring world. I'm glad Clayton is here. I'm glad Ryan's here. I'm glad Pat is here. I'm glad all of you are here. Ryan, are you with me, baby?
I'm here.
I'm so glad to be here with you. We must enter it.
This is Fred from Bizkit.
It's time for Limp Bizkit Krew, everybody. We have entered the Limp Bizkit Krew. If you want to join the Limp Bizkit Krew, I have put the link in the YouTube chat. If you want to join us, hang out. We're just going to be looking at some vids, talking about whatever. Ryan, I had a bit. I had to cut for time. Cut a bit.
Cut a bit?
But what's not a bit is that Polyester Blend is not going to suffer any of that stupid quagga muscle. I will just say really quickly, it is from here on out, Polyester Blend declares war on quagga muscles. If you try to get in here again, quagga muscles, I'm going to smack you. I'm going to take you out. And don't forget, for those polyheads, if you bring me a 50-pound bag of dead quagga mussels, you will get a free Polyester Blend Gin Ricky jar. So that is on there. The war will continue until we have squashed all the quagga mussels out there and taken their last breath on this life. Until they go back to the ocean. They're fine in the ocean. Just not here in Utah. Ryan, my friend, how are you? How are you doing in this Polyester Blend night? How are you feeling?
Fine.
I'm doing just fine. I'm just fine. Clayton, you're back with us. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. I've just switched to cozy chamomile.
No, a little dunk in there. You got to now. The key to tea, buddy, is you can't let it soak in there too long. You let it seep, and then you get the hell out of there. Okay.
One of those people that pulls the bag.
You gotta pull the bag, baby. I used to be a guy who left it in
thought
forever.
You were supposed to suck on the bag. Suck on the bag.
I used to leave that
like
bag.
eating the worm.
I used to leave that bag in there for hours, and then I was like,
well, no one's gonna don't do that. Your tea's cold, man. It's steep.
Always, and then
dispose.
I like
of the bag.
I soak my tea for 4 days. I like the different molds that grow on it. I just like that taste. I like the flavor. So I take it any way I can. Clay, how would the
I heard that about you.
How did the Jazz do? Or did they win? I heard there was talk.
They came back. They came back from 18 points down to go ahead with 30 seconds left, and we missed the chance to lock it down. And Steph Curry, maybe you've heard of him, got the ball and he rolled down and hit a three-pointer. We ended up losing the game.
Guy's pretty good. I hear he's pretty good. Speaking of pretty good, he's
but two of our best players weren't in. A lot of our young guys got playing time. It's all about growth, man. We're ahead of schedule.
I love it so much. Speaking of ahead of schedule and a fantastic growing foundation of a team of fantastic work, it is producer Rob, who's been producing all night long. He's been gone for a little bit. He was out of the city doing things. Producer Rob, your thoughts so far here tonight? I know you had a lot in the comments I didn't get to. You saw dinosaurs earlier. You saw brackish water. Your thoughts here right now?
I think everybody's doing a great job.
Oh, thank God.
Clayton, I love that you're timing your tea steeping.
I'm timing my tea steeping.
It's so responsible.
I am just.
It's so tasteful.
I am turning over a new leaf, a tea leaf, if you will.
What kind of tea are you drinking there?
Well, I had some English tea earlier when I was looking to get some pep in my step, and now I've switched to cozy chamomile because I'm winding this thing down.
Yeah, chamomile, perfect. Great nighttime tea. So delicious.
That is fantastic.
So good.
Did you get? So you're working off of the? It looks like you're working off of the fine people at Bigelow. The Bigelow.
That's Bigelow Teas.
Bigelow.
Where are they based out of? They based out of Detroit?
No, well, first of all, they use what is that called? The papyrus font, which I just realized right now. But let us look.
Is that the one from? Is that the papyrus? Is that the one from that movie?
The Jeffrey Bigelow.
Avatar.
Oh, it is the Avatar font. Let's go to the Bigelow Tea. This is old school Polyester Blend. when we didn't know
let's just mess around on Google.
Yeah, when we didn't know what to do with this show early on, it was like, well, whatever someone says, I'll just look it up.
I want to know where the headquarters are.
Well, there's a responsibility, sustainability, support our troops.
This ain't no blood tea.
Meet the Bigelow family. Looks like Jeffrey about. Oh, Ruth Campbell Bigelow. She also did a great job with Soup.
Did she direct Hurt Locker?
No, I don't think she did. These people lived they're very old, Clay. So I think
that was Catherine Bigelow. My bad, Catherine Bigelow.
That's close enough.
Thanks.
I think it shows that tea's the key to long life, Clay. I think you're on the right track.
It's not housing 25 Gin Rickies on a Monday night?
I don't know, but that also might boost other things. There's a whole story. Clay, you were asking about the Bigelow story. There is 45,000 articles about them on their website.
I was just asking where it's based out
of. They exist in the ether. They exist.
So I could send them a postcard.
When you meditate,
about
Clay,
their tea.
When you meditate, Clay, that place that your brain goes, that's where they come from. They come from a different ether. They come from the ether, my friend.
They come from the space in my brain after, like they come from a melatonin dream.
Yes, exactly. They don't exist on the same plane that we exist on. Ryan, last time you had a cup of tea, my English.
The answer is Fairfield, Connecticut.
That's some Connecticut.
You just have to be able to Google
become
a little bit better.
tea talk.
Oh
tea
man,
talk.
Clay tea talk. All right. By the way, I'm making a.
He drinks them and brings them.
he seeps them and sips them.
In the chat, if you got a breaking news, gotta get a breaking news.
Oh, we gotta. Oh no, you know what? Well, no, actually, for the first
Can't
time,
get the breaking news.
Well, I thought it just died. We've got 3% left in the soundboard.
Okay.
Breaking news.
Charlie Gerke is at the Sev. Charlie Gerke's at the Sev, according to the chat. Just birthday boy at the Sev. You know, it's nothing like spending your, I don't know, what is this? Probably his 15th, 16th birthday?
Well,
15th birthday. 16th birthday.
When you have a deadbeat dad, he's like, go get me some beer, son. Happy birthday. Why did you
It's got to at least be his 17th birthday. Yeah. He's already been driving.
Go pick up
Can't you drive at 15 and a half?
Go pick up a Hostess cake.
No, not in this state.
Go pick up a little Hostess cake for your birthday, son. By the way, give me some Tall Boys and Miller. That's what that father's doing.
Some Winstons. Give me some Winstons. Give me some Winstons.
I want some damn Winstons. Very good stuff. Ryan, how are you, my friend, after a long night? Have you checked your room for quagga mussels? Are you okay?
I don't think we have any quagga mussels in San Diego.
Oh, I think in the ocean you have plenty of them. Okay, that's the problem.
I think you're mistaken. I don't think they exist in the ocean.
Well, you're certainly. I think we might have a Benedict Arnold on our hands. I'm gonna have to look into your background. Arnold situation. It's brackish without a C. I'm worried about you, my friend. You might be a turn shell. You might be a turn shell where you're.
What if I
turn shell? Is that like a mutant ninja turtle?
Well, that's what Ryan is, where he's on the quagga side. I thought he was our ally in this war against quagga.
Quaggas are freshwater mussels.
Well, fucking shit, Ryan. You win this round. I thought
thanks.
Thought we had a traitor amongst our midst, but I guess producer Rob.
Is there a restaurant in the United States that serves quagga?
Oh.
Can you prepare quagga? I think we should have a quagga off.
Oh my god.
Quagga cook-off?
I am confident that they are edible. Not being saltwater mussels, they might not be as tasty.
We are going to be, if you want to join us live next week, we will be eating quagga mussels in butter. Not unlike an old school style where you kill the person, your enemy, and you eat them. That is where Polyester Blend is going in the 2021. We will be eating.
That's old school style is eating your enemy.
I would like Dracula Bradford. I will put the heads of my enemy on a spike in the middle of the Schledio next week. They will all be on tiny little toothpicks. Coming in here, who does nothing but send his son to. Oh, there he is. He's back from the 7-Eleven. Happy birthday, Charlie Gerke!
Happy birthday, Charlie.
How are you, my friend? How was the 7-Eleven?
7-Eleven was oddly confrontational. The store clerk told me his life story.
Oh boy.
I had to kind of stand there and watch him scan sandwiches and give him a thumbs up.
Oh boy.
Sounded like he was having.
Are you aware of this place called Maverick you can go to avoid 7-Eleven?
Maverick doesn't have Arnold Palmer's.
Well, first of all,
7-Eleven doesn't have me on the pumps telling you how to use a chip card.
Well, I gotta take gas to Maverick, Jeremy.
They don't have a beer cave either.
Did you wreck your car during your trip to 7-Eleven, or was it a rare trip where you did?
I had to walk home. It was weird. It was a really bad accident, guys.
Charlie, can you confirm that your father is not a quagga muscle right now? He just entered the screen. I'm a little worried about this. What's going on with this Sandy, this beautiful sweatered man over here, this shirt he's got going on? Probably fresh from Dick and Dixie's.
Talking about the shit I've got on my forehead for the bites.
That's a quagga if I ever saw one, bro.
Got hit by a quagga.
So what is that like? You're now going to go into the Lake Powell and dump your head in there and just let them spread? What's going on over there, Kirky?
I think once they plant their eggs in your head, then you're kind of their slave, and you just kind of do. Yeah, it's.
Now, is that the device, Eric Mutzos, true or false, was outside your window earlier and had some sort of blow dart and shot that onto your forehead? Is that...
no one eats the trib.
No one likes the trib, even though I was Trib Man of the Year. Gerky, did you see that we gave tonight a very special award to our good friend, Eric Mutzos? He was the first ever recipient of the Total Piece of Shit Brown Brain Award. He has got a brown brain full of
and
shit.
You thought his ego couldn't get any bigger. I mean, did he stuff the ballot box for that one too, or was that?
Yeah, he stuffed it full of shit, and we were like, "Oh yeah,
my gosh,
he loves the shit, and he's a big shithead." So
that is a great graphic. Congratulations.
I mean, Schlegel, you had two great shots.
That's a really good shot.
I know that could have won the shop actually.
We even got to do your shot, bro. I mean,
the way you tucked his neck into that thing, and he's wearing, it's kind of like a period piece. It's the same tightness as his other shirts. So,
well, we didn't even get to. I mean, I got some texts earlier. We can save it till next time, Clay. But our pinata friends may have texted us. Should we save it for next week?
Sure, man. Let's save that good content for next week.
Bradford, you're a better voice in this. Should we save the pinata bit for next week?
I think we should open next week's show with the pinata bit.
Okay, we'll do. Well, I've got it all ready to go. So next week we will open with the pinata.
Well, I'm going to be
bit.
10 minutes late.
What if next week's show is only pinata, like pinata special?
Yeah, well, we should bring in our pinata.
If there was
friends.
an all pinata all the time show.
Yeah, like kind of like how It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia did that claymation for Christmas that one year.
Fair enough. I made so many graphics. I can't wait to show you guys this. But anyway, I have no idea what's going on because that whole bit is based around the idea that I don't know what they're talking about. So we won't worry about that. We go back to the Limp Bizkit Krew. One of the things I didn't get to, I think all of you would enjoy this a lot. Ryan, I was going to do a question about...
Hey, Schlegel.
Yeah, Jeremy. Oh!
I need to interrupt.
Janine doesn't want to interrupt.
Hi,
But
what's up, Janine?
she did want to say she's had a good time on the show.
I had a really good time tonight, and I want to say happy birthday.
Oh.
Charlie, you're getting a shout out from the
Happy
Mix
birthday,
Master,
Charlie.
Janine.
Thank you.
You know that Janine,
Yeah?
what Janine, when it was Clayton's birthday, Janine said, "I don't even acknowledge he exists." So Charlie, this is a pretty big deal for you to get. Wow, look at the balloons.
Here for the balloon drop.
I love how
What's
Charlie's
the
birthday is
mustache on
an excuse to shit on me. What the?
Isn't this whole show an excuse to shit on you?
Everything is, Clayton. Everything is.
Says the guy wearing a trilby. What? I don't know what's going on. Why is everyone? What?
All right, Tamo Shitner.
Where's your Tamo Shatter, by the way?
It's
Janine,
torn up and thrown in the ditch.
You're the best, Janine. Thank you, Janine. Thank you.
Thank you, Janine.
We love you. Really quickly, Ryan, I was going to do a question based around this, but then I think I saved it for the Limp Bizkit Krew because I think we could all enjoy this video. This is a video by Don Gilmore, who drives. I've now subscribed to his YouTube channel. I recommend everybody else does. Look at those graphics. That's Polyester Blend.
What number subscriber are you?
Out of 274, kicking my ass. This video has 1,000 views, by the way. Polyester Blend never got 1,000 views. Ain't never close to that. But let me show you this video, you guys. I'll skip to the good part, but I'll just give you a little ambiance of what it feels like to watch the beginning of this. Here we are. This is a recommend of the week. Polyester Blend Limp Bizkit Krew.
We need better SEO and we need better beats.
Yeah, we need beats. Unstable weather? Question mark. 1,000 views. Polyester Blend. Not even close. Cattle mutilations. Ryan. Dead
Yes.
cow. Cattle mutilation. No audio
bro.
anymore. No audio anymore. Here we go. GoPro heading to the pass. No reference of what pass.
Well, we're heading out Minersville Road.
Okay, he's got early PBL audio issues. There's a cattle sign. Okay. I don't care if a lot of this is driving. It's insane. There's the cattle thing. But let me get to here's the good part. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, UFOs. All
So
right.
look at the UFO over the cattle on this road outside of Minersville. UFO sighting just released January 2019. Original video from 2016, Beaver, Utah, even though it's Minersville. But
he also kind of buried the lead. Didn't
I know.
He put this like 6 minutes into the video.
But he needs 20 minutes of him driving to the sign that's important. On January 9th, 2019, Sam and Jim Jeffrey released this never-before-seen film. So it's not even his film. But he's a guy, I think I respect that. He's in Utah. He gets
This
to
is
claim
giving
it.
credit to the creator.
We left all the footage just as it was released, except we did install a slow motion section. We installed, we brought a carburetor, a slow motion carburetor into this video. This takes for fucking ever. So it's clearly
that's obviously
it's a shot near the
drone.
hills of Minersville. It's drone shots. It goes back and forth. Now, here is
You'll be notified when the UFO.
Here is the UFO section. Here we go, gentlemen. Prepare for actual UFO breaking on Polyester Blend. Nope, the soundboard's
I
gone.
like that they didn't just cut to when the UFO starts. They just
give you
put
the
a title on saying,
Yep, and they give you the raw footage.
we'll let you know when the UFO is here.
So actually, it's really drones are really cool. That's a really pretty shot.
Yeah, we need to get a PBL drone.
Oh, dude! PBL drone. As long as there's
hovers
no
over the studio.
As long as there's no quagga on it, I'm fine with it.
What kind of range those things at? Like
Here it is. Whoa! We slowed it down. This is the
Okay,
UFO,
all right.
everybody. Here's the UFO. Here it comes.
Oh, wow.
Brian, I was going to ask.
Replay it? Can you replay?
I will in 1 second. This was going to be my question for you, Ryan. I was going to be like, Ryan, was the UFO green? Was the UFO black? Was the UFO white? Was the UFO red? And then be like, could you remember? Here we go. Now, does it not seem like another drone goes by the other way or some sort of prairie falcon? I'll try to pause it. Okay. Let's try.
It's white.
It's white. It's white. So you would have probably won the quiz tonight if I would have asked that.
Definitely won the quiz.
Okay, you can see it right
What
there in the
color
mount.
was the
Right
thing?
there. There it is.
Okay, that's a bird.
It's a bird, right? Charlie, on your birthday, is that you in the form of a bird going to celebrate at 7-Eleven? What's going
So,
on?
no, that was me playing frisbee earlier. I
Also,
don't
could have been
know.
a frisbee. Could have been a frisbee.
Where did you guys get this footage?
I have secret
It's
sources.
5.5 minutes on inthedesert.com.
Charlie, I cannot describe this. I have got deep background on YouTube, CIA background channel.
The truth is out there.
I actually
My big question is the remaining minute afterwards. Is it just more footage with no UFO?
No, it's shocking, Jeremy. It's shocking. It's Charlie out in a field in Minersville going, "Where's my frisbee?" And he just walks around for a minute.
He walks up to the drone
looking-
pilots asking if
Yeah.
they've seen his frisbee.
And then it's like, my dad just asked me to go get Miller Tall Boys. And then the video ends. It's very shocking. Very shocking.
Go.
Again, slower. You know what it could be besides a frisbee? It could be a the pigeon when you're doing shotgun shots. What is that called? Clay pigeons. Clay pigeons.
Yeah.
Why have we never done clay pigeon talk? I'm writing that down right now.
Like the movie with Vince Vaughn.
Well, no, just clay and pigeons. We'll do clay pigeon talk, and then clay pigeon
Clay
talk.
Scrivener pigeon.
Yeah, clay pigeon talk. Clay scriv.
Clay comes up with a idea and you just shoot it down immediately.
Wait, you mean the whole show? That's what we should rename Polyester Blend. Oh, Ryan came up with the idea. Boom! Clay pigeon talk. Again, we must watch.
Funny
Wait,
is that could just be a fucking bug.
I know, right? It's
just like one bug.
It's really
flying by.
It's really close.
Unidentifiable.
Or just any sort
out
of
of focus.
flare, something reflecting at the lens. You know.
That's like a bee flew by.
Wait, do you guys see Bigfoot in the background right there?
Oh my God, I do. He's right next to you, Charlie. He's got something weird on his forehead. Charlie, get out of there.
It's a quagga. It'll be fine.
It's a quagga. By the way, again, if any quagga comes near me or any of our friends on the Polyester Blend chat, I'm going to fucking fuck you up. All right, quagga? Get the fuck out of our lives. Charlie, as your birthday, what do you want here in the last couple minutes? Oh, I know what you want. Don't worry, baby. Don't worry. Charlie, you're this week's Husky Boy of the show. Charlie! You are Husky Boy of the show, Charlie!
Husky Boy of the
That's
show.
new Instagram bio, guys.
Husky Boy of the show. Husky Boy of the show. Congratulations. You have deserved it. You have been going to 7-Eleven, getting nothing but Fritos and Slurpees.
You're getting nothing but huskier, really.
You're just husking up.
Nothing but husk.
Nothing but husk. Charlie, your thoughts on a birthday here with Polyester Blend? Go ahead, Charlie. The floor is yours. Your thoughts.
Your thoughts on your birthday.
Your whole anything you want to say.
So, I think the most eventful thing that I did my entire birthday was put the roof on my car. It took me about 20 minutes.
Nice.
And
Nice.
when I got it done, it looked a lot worse than it did before.
Charlie, I will tell you right now, life will continue to be a series of, I did something.
I shouldn't have done that.
I shouldn't have done that.
I should not have done that.
Polyester Blend, if there's something we can have you walk away from, it's just, I did a show. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
I should.
I went to 7-Eleven instead of Maverick. I shouldn't have done that.
By the way, I sent this earlier to our good friend Jeremy. Charlie, anything else? Sorry, the floor is yours, Charlie. You are Husky Boy. Anything else you want to talk about?
I mean, can I thank people for the award of Husky Boy?
Absolutely.
I would like to thank my father, not the nibbled up father, but the father who hosts the show every week, Monday nights, 8 to 10 p.m.
God bless. God bless. Charlie, by the way, this speech will be exactly what you say to your therapist, so remember this, okay?
And I would like to thank Clayton for not quitting the show after constantly getting berated. It's well deserved.
Stay tuned, son.
He's yet to quit. And honestly, Comic Corner is the only reason I'm still here.
Comics Corner! Ryan, your thoughts.
Charlie, what's your Venmo? Do you accept $100 bills? Do you accept?
Oh my God!
Why is it not working? God damn it!
He reads them and brings them.
There it is.
There we go.
He reads them and brings them.
There you go.
You were at the 7-Eleven when this one dropped today, and boy, was it painful.
Charlie, did you have the same kind of controversy about what that dinosaur was? Why cats were the theme? Did any of that cross your mind on your birthday?
This one's one he's gonna have to catch up on.
See, he was at the 7-Eleven. That's why he did.
Yeah.
You would have disavowed Comics Corner after tonight's
I
episode.
basically went 2 times as far just so I didn't have to go to Maverick.
Fair enough. And Maverick,
walked right past the Maverick and thumbed his nose at it.
Really shitting on someone who's here, and that's why I love the show.
I just go to the holiday next time.
I know
Oh wow, dude, that is sketchy.
That's dirty.
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 Yeah, you're playing. He's playing dirty.
All right.
Thank God Jeremy's not paying attention and he's reading a book. Right
All right. Here's what we're gonna do, people. Let's
My
first
mom
of
was
all.
just talking to me, so I did total limits it.
What
Did
if you
Charlie
held up
say
the book and
something
it was
good
like,
about 7-Eleven? Or...
No, he said he'd rather go to a holiday than Maverick.
Oh, shit.
I lock my car when I go into a holiday.
By the way, you guys, as Polyester
I
Blood,
mean, I don't do clowns, so holidays out.
we are a hyper local show. By the way, I drove through. Don't ask me why. Okay, ask me. I was getting my shell. I was getting a rack on my shell for my truck. I drove through Midvale, Utah, the pride of Salt Lake Valley. That downtown, I know it's been talked about before, but that's a really pretty downtown.
Main Street?
Yes, the Main Street in Midvale.
Not Murray Main Street, not Murray State Street.
Midvale.
No, Midvale Main Street.
It's very charming. It's a very charming downtown. Gurky, your thoughts on buying heroin there?
Will they have that shelter out there?
They do, but they have the new founded Gurky shelter for those experiencing heroin being interjected through their forehead. So that's a new thing they have out there. Pretty cool for you. Your thoughts on that, Gurky, before we end the live broadcast?
I don't know if you know this. Us Gurkies have such big foreheads that it's just basically all veins. Anywhere in there.
Gurky, what was it like getting your vaccine injected into your forehead?
Have you seen? Remember the old Star Trek where the guys?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
It felt like that.
Mine was more like the Matrix, where they plug you in.
No.
And
He
then
rates him
they
and brings him.
By the way, your father did sign you up for the Matrix, so that's why you're living in that. Charlie, you know how much we love you here on Polyester Blood. Keep hanging out. We're going to do the post show. But Charlie, just know you are a great boy. You have done great work. You will continue to. We're lucky to have you in our lives. Thank you, Charlie. Happy birthday, my friend. Don't ever listen to your father and go to Maverick. Speaking of Maverick, he is in the beaches of California. Jeremy, your final words before we end the show here tonight.
I'm just enjoying the beautiful sunset view. We should have that every show.
First of all, thank your family, by the way. I can't wait for your parents to be like, what the fuck is the thing that I watched last night? What was that? And tell them that we respect and love them. Jeremy, we love you. Thank you for making time in your vacation to be a part of the show. I know that we talked about it last week, but you didn't even miss a beat. You came in right in. Thanks, man. Thanks for doing that. I really appreciate it. Ryan, what's it like being hours away from getting Blaze Pizza? What's that like?
It's very comforting to know that just like I could hop in my car and get blazed all the time.
That's
Wait,
why you're
like a Krispy Kreme donut. Do they just run the DiGiorno down the conveyor belt where you watch donuts?
I should bring a DiGiorno and just be like, hey, can you run this through your conveyor belt?
By the way, Ryan, next week
maybe they'll have like a corkage fee.
Right.
Or something.
That maybe will get stuck between the rollers and kind of flatten out. Then it's a flatbread pizza. Ooh.
Ryan, for next week's show, can you just have it doesn't have to be hot, but can you have a Blaze Pizza right next to you and give us a live taste test of Blaze Pizza next week?
Ooh. Remind me. I'll see if I can.
I'm sorry. Could you write any notes down for the fucking
No.
show next week? For God's sakes! No, I
No,
won't.
I have a lot of dumb thoughts to write. Okay.
Hey Ryan, you have
Yes.
an app called Reminders on your phone?
Thank you. Thank you.
Big if true.
All right. Listen. By the way, the big things I have this week is Clay Pigeon Talk. So that's a segment next week, and then I have Ryan has to eat a Blaze Pizza.
How come wasn't Creed's
Entire Blaze
Creed's
Oh, wait.
second album called Human Clay?
Oh my
How
God.
come we haven't had Human Clay?
Why haven't we had
on
Scott whatever?
Clay on Human Clay?
I know.
Jars of clay.
By the way, Charlie, please, any segment you want next week. 5 minutes uninterrupted next week.
for my birthday, I got this game.
Not right now. Not right now. Next week.
No.
5 minutes uninterrupted. I haven't gotten that in a year and a half. Man.
There's a reason.
there was this hot sauce in it called The Last Dab. It's supposed to be 2 million Scovilles.
Yes, the classic Last Dab, the hit YouTube show. Yes.
I will drive to everyone who lives in Utah's house and record them trying it so we can have a compilation for next week.
Oh my God, Charlie, that's actually a really good idea. Last Dab, Charlie.
I'm so glad I'm so glad I don't live in Utah for that.
I'll mail you some.
Can it be on like a blotter paper, like acid or something?
A blotter.
Just a stain.
Yeah, that's a good thing to introduce in Charlie's life. By the way, can you get some acid paper for that?
Can you just like mail me some acid, Charlie, please?
Brian. Charlie, we've got blotter paper. You're going to do Last Dab. We'll talk about this week. Ryan, you've got to get Blaze Pizza. Clayton, do research on pigeons. Rob, your final thoughts. Do you want to do a dinosaur section if Ryan brings up Comics Corner that has that? Are you here with me, Rob?
Do I want to do a dinosaur section?
Well,
Ryan brings up comics that has that.
If Ryan brings up comics that have dinosaurs, will you talk about it?
Always.
Okay. Ryan?
I'll see what I can do. See what I can scrounge
Hagar
up.
the Horrible
Rob,
is close.
Was it so painful listening to us try and figure out what dinosaur that was and trying to pronounce it?
No. It's a weird word that has a lot of weird parts to it. Parasaurolophus is a weird word.
Kills it again. Great job, producer Rob. Ryan, thank you. Final word to the chamomile sipping trilby god that we have.
That's my rap name.
We're so lucky to have him wear his hat. I mean, that's usually $100,000 extra for him to wear his famous hat. Clayton Scrivener, your thoughts on a show here tonight? A sober tea drinking show.
Eye-opening, being a teetotaling human being on
how high
part of the show.
How off the rails have we gotten?
I'm gonna just say, well, like for instance, I didn't tell a joke that I was going to tell that I probably would have thought was really funny if I was drunk.
What? You've got time.
Like, well, I mean, it's now the Limp Bizkit Krew, but I was gonna say, never mind. I don't even.
No, we want to hear.
I just so funny how your sense of humor changes. I was gonna say when we're talking about dinosaurs, I was gonna be like, Comics Corner is like the Herpesaurus. Herpesaurus.
All right, Clay. Thanks for being on the show. This is disgusting.
Why
the fuck did you say that? Why the fuck did you say that?
It just keeps coming back. You can't get rid of it. Anyway, come on.
That's a great joke. That's a great joke.
Ryan, how much? Ryan, did you pee your
Thank you,
pants,
Rob.
or were you laughing too hard that you
STD jokes are always easy. They're low-hanging fruit, So
Clayton, thank you for doing this. Thanks for, by the way, showing respect to those.
I got it, Clayton.
Clayton.
Thank you.
Also, this show is for anyone who wants to watch it sober. We want to make sure we pay respect to anyone who needs a timeout.
I just don't recommend you host it sober, is what I'm saying.
I probably.
This is a one and done deal, folks.
Maybe I should tee it up next week and see what's going on. But Clay,
oh man, no, it would be like
no. But I do want to say.
Clayton's like, wait, I'm not witty and charming.
Exactly, man. The doubt sets in, bro.
But no, but Clay, I will say, I do think that there is a space on the show for anyone who. This is a space for anyone who's going through any part of their life. If you want,
I didn't drink tonight, guys.
I know,
It's
but
okay.
I feel like sometimes our show is pretty heavily crazy, and I just want this isn't just a show for. By the way, if there ever needs to be a sober person who comes on and goes, "This is fucking crazy," let me write the notes about how crazy you were. I love that. I want this show to be for everyone. Clay,
all right, then you're crazy.
Thank you. Did you? You sound like a quagga muscle. Do I got to get you the fuck out of here? Do I got to get the fuck out of here? People,
final thoughts on the program, or I haven't even told you my final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, we heard it with your little herpes thing.
Yeah.
It was type 1 simplex. That was the simplex joke, folks. It's all it's good to be back in SLC. I've been traveling a bit lately, and spent the weekend in town watching everybody walk around now, and people are like getting out and doing things. It's kind of exciting. I'm feeling optimistic. I'm feeling pessimistic about the success of the show now that people have options. That's my point. We got it. What are we gonna do? We need to up our game. We need to up our game.
Clay, in the middle of the pandemic, people had options. They were like, out of all the lesser options, not polyblend.
And actually, we got up to double digits tonight. I mean, we're still healthy.
Clay,
we're still good.
What we provide is for whenever someone wants it. We're right here. We love you. Come back if you want to do something. We love you.
Look, overthinking our ratings is a fundamental problem.
Who gives a shit? Everyone's doing a podcast. Everyone's doing a YouTube show. The fact that we are doing it every week, we have some bits established. The fact that we keep playing music, all of you can provide to it.
The Library of Congress will be grabbing this up real soon and saving it for all posterity.
No, but in all honesty, thank you for having me. It was
Thank
a
you,
fun
Rob.
show. You can poop on me anytime.
On that note, we must play a great note. The notes of Three Amigos. We did not do a sing-along last week. We will come back next week. I got a text this week. I will end the show this week by saying this. That I got a text this week, and it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It looks like some sort of ad for my property. I don't know. We're going to have to figure. Oh, here it is. Oi, matey, I'm sending you this text in a bottle about your property. Have ye ever thought of selling or for a treasure more vast than all the pearls of Clay Bay? Legal. No threat of British Royal Navy attack. Who the fuck is that from? We'll explore that next week in Polyester Blend. Where did that text come from?
We know how Munger made the top 25.
Yeah, exactly, man.
It seems very piratey in that language. Let us listen to the song. Are in the corral. All of your work is done. You know, pretty soon. Oh, God. Little pal, dream of someone. Don't worry about dreaming of another show next week because it already will be there. We'll be back next week. We love you. Charlie, happy birthday. To anyone who ever is listening to this, you know we love you so much. Shadows on the trail. Oh, I forgot. April, thank you for the dance video. I said it earlier, but thank you again for sending that over. Soft wind blowing through the trees above. All the other little cowboys back in the bunkhouse now. So close your eyes and dream. We'll be back next week. We love you. You know that you can always be a part of this show. Charlie Gerke is a special boy, and he will do special things. We're lucky to know him. We're lucky to know all of you. Whatever you want to do on this show, you know you can do it. Until then, I'm going to beat up some fucking quagga muscles, and I'm going to take a big shit. I'll see you guys later.
Good night, Ned.